Alright, welcome to a new week of trading. This is my second live stream in English. Welcome to all my international friends. We will do a Bitcoin live session. I will cover my next setups. Today we took a long trade on oil because Trump is escalating again with Iran and it looks very nice. So now we rejected the 15M LSOB. This looks very good and I hope that this is holding. Don't forget, please leave a like, smash up like to a new all-time high, and thank you so much for 160 likes. If we can get, I think like 700 likes, we will do a giveaway again. However, we will do a giveaway in Discord. So if you guys want, if we reach 700, then I will do a giveaway tonight in my Discord server. By the way, the Discord is for free. You can find me in Discord. And then we give away some money in Discord. Alright. Welcome to Shindy. Welcome to Arsenal. Welcome to Wolf Castle. We also got the duck on the one. Drone shots by Dennis. Hello Herb. Frank Reiner. We have Stefan. Syed. Mario. Joseph. We got Proto Crypto, we got Noah. By the way, Proto, did you make already a new account or not yet? Let me know if you need any help for this. We have Hans-Georg, Smokey, Andy, Sean Borg, Yaya. We have Flo, Big Shoot, Young OG, Same and my brother from the Netherlands. We have many countries represented. Salmon, let's go. Hello Sven, good to see you. Hello Max, Shiva, Manuel, Noah, good to see you. Let's curry. We have the great philanthropist. We have the Space Shuttle Blue, Arnon, Nico, Frank Reiner, Bowser X, Mori is better. Simon Rossi, Ollie is there. Very nice. Alright, should I scale up my long trade on 15M LSOB? One moment, let me have a look. Hello Jagerman, hello Tool. Good to see you. Thank you so much for your support. If you are new, by the way guys, I want to say a big thank you. We just reached 8,000 subscribers. I think I spider. I believe I spider. I think my pig is whistling. We almost have 10k subscribers. So if you're new here, you can subscribe and also turn on the ring bell. And you are also part of the family. Alright. So, Bitcoin had a very nice setup. This was a 1 hour inducement. 1 hour inducement is so simple. Look what Bitcoin did on the 1 hour chart. Bitcoin on the 1 hour chart made a low. Then we wicked lower, but we closed higher. This is a very good valid inducement trade. And exactly after the gray candle is closing, you could enter the long trade, which actually many people are doing. So then this would be your entry for a long trade. This is a 1 hour inducement. By the way, if you don't know inducement, then you can watch my bootcamp, which is in German on my other channel, or you can watch in Discord, it's for free. If you are only speaking English, you can check the VIP global area. This area is only for my global area. You can find the bootcamp in English. You can find live stage. Tonight I will be live on here. You can find me right here. And if you have a question, you can ask also. We have everything also in English for you. And you can always get help if you need any support. By the way, if you need support with the bonus from BITUNIX, just simply open a ticket here and you can get support immediately. By the way, this campaign is going until the end of this month, so we only have 3 more days. If you don't have an account yet, you can use my link and you can get the VIP2 lifetime automatically and also the deposit bonus with my link. The link is in the description and also pinned. But this campaign is only going until the 31st of July. So be fast and make your account if you want to have also the discount. I worked really hard to get this offer And this right now is globally the best offer you can get on BITUNIX. And also, by the way, one day after you make your account, you will see the daily lucky draw. We have the biggest prize pool worldwide, which is 7,500. So every day you can participate in the lucky draw. The lucky draw is in Campaign Center. One day after you make your account, you will see the campaign there. All right. So right now, for example, for Bitcoin, I think that if we come up, we should actually pick up those 2 wicks here. I don't think they will survive right here. Yeah, so let's have a look for now. I would not enter a long trade. Potentially, you can consider the 15M LSOB. This, for example, would be one area to enter along. However, it's not a perfect entry. The best entry was the 1 hour inducement. If you only want the best of the best, I would focus on the inducements. I would always check on the 1 hour, on the half hour, on the 15M, and look for the inducements, and also 882. For example, the best trade today, and this was my mistake, I was not aggressive enough, but we had this trade from the high to the low. This was a perfect sniper entry, 882. And then Ethereum went down to the next 882, which was from the last bottom to the high, from here to here. And then again, you got the best entry on this level. This was my mistake. Tomorrow, I will be more focused. I will be more locked in. And then we can capture these entries every day. All right, guys, like I said. So let's have a look at our oil trade. Oil is very weak right now, but I'm currently still long on oil. And Nasdaq does the second retest in the Hurricane zone. This is the Hurricane zone. Actually, it is an LSOB, but for Nasdaq we call it Hurricane zone. All right. Hello, Simstinks. Good to see you. Hello to Go Greggy. Good to see you. Thank you for your support. We have the best offer on BITUNIX globally. That's true. Good to see you, Tomek, for your support. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Tim. By the way, iced tea, no problem. I love iced tea. It's okay, brother. All good. Just, you know, it's hard sometimes to be calm, but you will get it. No problem. Hello, Shindy. Good to see you. Please write always in English because I want everybody to understand. Best channel worldwide. By the way, Proto, you will not get banned for multi-account. You can actually have 2 or 3 accounts. No problem. Actually, many people have 2 accounts, one with KYC and 2 or 3 more without KYC. Just use a different email, use my link, and you will get VIP to lifetime, and then you have daily lucky draw. We literally have the most insane prize pool, and it would be silly not to use the prize pool. And by the way, you always have VIP support if you have my link anyway. I think we all spider. Hello, Short Hunter, good to see you. Late night session is getting scaled up. Yes, exactly. Florian, good to see you. Hello, Patron. Marcel, good to see you. Drone Shots, we have René, Frank. Everybody push like button. Hello, Paula, good to see you. By the way, guys, I think I spider 650 people is insane. But please, guys, don't forget to smash like. Let's get 700 likes. This would be amazing if we can get every day 700 likes. And anyway, tonight I will do one more giveaway in Discord for all of the late night owls. Alright, so let's wait for Bitcoin. Also, I think very interesting would be Hype. Hype is getting soon entering our 882 level. Either we get a side-by-side, then I'm looking for a long trade, or we can get 882 This would be a second entry. The good music is back. Yes, exactly. Last week I won $100 in Lucky Draw. Very nice. We are overbought on the 12-hour time frame. What coin do you mean? Do you mean Bitcoin, or what do you mean, for example? We are overbought. Let me check this one. Actually, like, we are quite neutral here on Bitcoin. We are actually exactly neutral on the 12-hour chart. I still believe that Bitcoin will make a lower low. I still believe we will make a lower low. All right, hello Short Hunter, good to see you. We have the strongest community. We are #1 on TikTok. We have the strongest army. Paula, who rain zone is basically LSOB. So on the Nasdaq, we had a big sell-off because China is taking over the chip market and also AI market. And that's why Nvidia got a big sell-off, and the sell-off could be even bigger later. And you know, Nvidia is like the Canarian bird. So, you know the coal mine? If you see a Canarian bird in the coal mine, it is a very bad sign that dangerous gases are there. So then you have to leave the coal mine very fast. And Nvidia is the Canarian coal mine for the tech sector, which means if this one sells off aggressively, you know the tech sector is struggling because everybody is buying the chips from Nvidia. And I don't mean the chips like the potato chips, I mean like the computer chips. So right now, everyone is selling off Nvidia, also Tesla. Potentially, we get an inducement on Tesla on the daily chart. This would be maybe a daily inducement. This would be an aggressive long. But imagine that Tesla, the daily candle, is closing above the last wick. This would give you a bit bullish bias for an aggressive Tesla long trade. Like I said, I don't give any advice. I just give you my analysis and setups. But I would look for a long on Tesla actually. Not now, but I would look for a long in the near future. Alright, here. It's so weak right now. We are deep in the Hurricane zone. Alright, is Trump live? Let me have a look. I think Trump, he was live with the audio, but it was only 30 minutes, so this was not important. Yeah, so right now there's no one live. Exactly, USA #1 potato chips. Or UK chips. Like button is smashed. Thank you so much to Short Hunter. Greetings, like button is smashed. Thank you, Alex, for your support. We almost have 300 likes. I think we can get 700. TV, please. I'm perfect. I'm so healthy right now. Alright, first let's get some tea. Liam, good to see you. Balls in deep in the Hurricane zone. Hello Sven, good to see you. My question, yes, no problem. Let's do your question. What do you say for Tau 1 hour chart 882? Very good question, and I will give you my most honest answer. By the way, guys, if you have any setups which you want me to analyze, do not hesitate and do not wait and comment your question in the live chat, okay? I can help you and give you my feedback on your setup. No problem. Okay, Sven, Tau 1 hour chart. Okay, let's have a look. Very nice. Monday. By the way, on Wednesday, we have a big day. We have the Fed meeting. We will also live stream the Fed meeting. 882 at 192. Okay. I think you mean this one. I'm pretty sure you mean this one here. It is worth a try, I think. You could consider it. It would not be bad. This would be, of course, the whole range. However, you could consider this as one level and then this also as one level. They would be basically two independent setups. It would be okay. It would be okay. It would not be bad. Alright, thank you so much for 300 likes. I can imagine many people are very happy that I also stream in English. Yes. God, by the way, guys, I'm doing my very best to give you the most value in every live stream. And I really put my neck out so much for you guys. And I really genuinely appreciate every person who is supporting me on my journey to also build a global community. And we are right now building, we are number one in German and we will be number one in global. Not today, not tomorrow, but we will be number one globally. Fact. No one can trade better and no one has a bigger P&L and no one is more committed than us. It is a fact. Alright, thank you Isabella for your support. We also got many crypto girls who also trade. We also got Victoria. Yeah, so to be honest, I'm also very disappointed in Nasdaq. Nasdaq is very weak. Today, I must be transparent. I had one stop loss on Nasdaq and I didn't have a stop loss like this in a long time, which is not a problem. Stop loss is part of the normal life. However, it is not nice to have 2 stop losses per day. 1 stop loss is okay, 2 stop loss is sometimes okay, but mentally 2 stop losses is not nice. So that's why I am hoping that the WHO rain zone will be strong enough. Maybe we need Mr. Black Gabe Horn to help us, but like I said, I can't do anything now. I'm in the trade, I keep it open, I have my oil open. Oil looks okay. So oil got rejected twice now on the 15M LSOB. This looks decent so far. It is the yellow from the egg. What do I think about silver goose 15M long? Let me have a look. Just give me a second. By the way, guys, I have a very nice brand new Russian song. Let me know if you want the song again. It is so nice. I love the song. It is a classic Russian song. By the way, this song also I think is maybe Romanian or maybe Russian. I think Russian maybe. I think maybe Romanian. 15M silver. I don't see any goose long right here. This is not a long. Maybe you mean LSOB? Potentially. Potentially 15M LSOB silver. Ah, Russian song. This is a very nice Russian song. And the other Russian song is also very nice. Alright, let's wait for the finish. And then, for the song to finish, then we will do it. Did I build my welfare with trading? Actually, very good question. I made a very detailed life story video about my life. You can watch it on my vlog channel. I was actually very big on YouTube before, because this channel has a 1.2 million subscribers and 300 million views. And here you can find my story video. This was like my story. You can watch it on my vlog channel. And also you can check out my Instagram. I post also my content on Instagram, Claudius_Vertesi. So we have so much content for you to look at also on my Instagram. And we are #1 on TikTok. We have no inflation and the best army ever. Hello, Fear and Greed, good to see you. Call of Claudius, modern welfare, exactly. What does LSOB mean? It means LSOB. This stands for Liquidity Sweep Order Block. LSOB is right here. By the way, if you don't know this setup yet, please open the description of my live stream. You can find the LSOB video, you can find my Discord server, and you can find my link to get your bonus and your VIP2 lifetime. Do not miss the bonus, because this bonus campaign is only until the 31st of July. If you make your account today and deposit today, then you get the bonus tomorrow, and worst case scenario, it takes 2 days. Just deposit into your future account. You can also deposit in multiple transactions. You can also deposit from another exchange. This is not a problem. All that matters is your net deposit has to be for 400, 2,000 or for 200, 1,000. Then you can check it out. And if you need help with your bonus, just open a ticket in Discord and we can accelerate your bonus so you get it for sure. All right, silver long, yeah. So by the way, guys, if you want a long trade, like hype does not look too bad right now. All right, silver, the first candle close was very nice, actually. I think I will wait for one more candle on silver. I really hope that oil is pushing up. What we need now is actually, we need Trump to invade Iran with a huge army. Then oil will go up so much. What about 10k bonus? By the way, if you are a whale, we have even bigger bonuses. In this case, please open a ticket in Discord in whale group. Write in English. So go to my Discord server. It is for free. And then open a ticket. We have the biggest bonuses worldwide on BITUNIX. And also the biggest whale group. And we can get you a VIP upgrade and a bonus depending on your deposit. However, the 400 USDT bonus is for everybody who deposits 2,000, for example. I believe I spider, exactly. Exactly, LSOB. Yes, so I am trading on BITUNIX. You don't need any KYC. And you have a very high liquidity. You can trade with a very large position size. Oh my god, what the frick is going on with Nvidia? Nvidia is getting rug pulled now. The chips are getting cheaper here. Like I said, I'm not a big Tesla fan, but Tesla, I am looking for a long trade, potentially later this evening on Tesla. Alright, I hope that oil gets more expensive. Thank you, my test, for your support. I really appreciate it. Kemal is very good. Yes, he's very nice. Kemal is my brother-in-law. He is the brother of my wife. He is a, in Germany you would say Ehrenmann. Alright, now I will turn on the Russian song. I hope you enjoy it. This song is a banger. If you are from Russia, I hope that you enjoy the song. I will make it a bit louder now. This Russian song is legendary.
Не открывая замки, я буду вспоминать, как горели огни и от любви умирать. Может, рядом с тобой нам было хорошо, что-то там за спиной меня так обожгло. Нежное обними, нежная опять, мою руку возьми, чтобы вместе упасть. И в объятиях твоих так хочу я дышать. Не могу без тебя и не могу ждать. Я схожу с ума. Мне мало, 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 мне мало, мало, мало тебя. Знаю я сама. Мне мало, 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 мне мало, мало, мало тебя. Я схожу с ума. Мне мало, 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 мне мало, мало, мало тебя. Знаю я сама. Мне мало, 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 мне мало, мало, мало тебя. И я тебе прошепчу, сейчас глаза закрой. И тихонечко в такт ты мне на ушко напой. Это тихая дрожь, но я же не одна. Даже если все ложь, так будет не всегда. Нежное обними, нежная опять, мою руку возьми, чтобы вместе упасть. И в объятиях твоих так хочу я дышать. Не могу без тебя и не могу ждать. Я схожу с ума. Мне мало, 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 мне мало, мало, мало тебя. Знаю я сама. Мне мало, 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 мне мало, мало, мало тебя. Я схожу с ума. Мне мало, 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 мне мало, мало, мало тебя. Знаю я сама. Мне мало, 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 мне мало, мало, мало тебя.
Alright, Russian hit song, very nice. Okay, so oil is a bit weak now, but I have faith. Oil could turn around, but we need some invasion. So basically, Trump has to launch a big army attack against Iran, then oil will pump up so much. Of course, I don't know his next tweet, but oil is getting some stability on the 15M LSOB. This is the oil 15M LSOB. This is a heartbreak song, yeah? Just from a technical perspective, oil looks good. Now, of course, there are many other factors, but technically oil looks good now. And Nasdaq is again in the Hurricane zone. Like I said, Nasdaq is a bit tricky now, but I will stay faithful. I'm only in a half size anyway. Tesla looks alright. Tesla looks alright. Tesla looks alright. Nvidia looks very bad. Very bad. However, you could maybe consider 8.8 too long on Nvidia on the last low. I mean, from the last low to the high, you could consider this pullback level. It would be 193.15. Oil right now is a 70% size for me. It's almost full size. It is almost full size, but this price action is not giving me the confidence to scale up yet. Not yet. So I'm waiting now for some more stability. Then I would consider scaling up, but not now. Exactly, vodka one shot. Thank you so much to Victoria. I will check this song name later. Hey, my friend, good to see you, Henry. Hello, Richie, good to see you. QQQ looks weak now, yes. Please be so kind and always write in English because I want everyone to understand. Thank you so much. Thank you also to Toitopira and Pepe USDT. Thank you to also Gechi. All right, the live chat is on fire. Thank you so much for 350 likes. Let's scale up to 700. Then we will do a giveaway in Discord server tonight. A Discord giveaway if we can get 700 likes. By the way, this is not vodka. This is just water. And sometimes I add also electrolytes for more electricity. We need more likes, guys. The like button has to be liquidated. All right. Hello, my friend. Good to see you. More Russian music? Yes, I love Russian music. Alcohol is very bad for your health. Exactly. I don't drink any alcohol. Is silver and gold looking good right now? So on silver, I am considering a long trade. However, I have to see more confirmation. And this here is not enough yet on silver. This looks still quite bearish, but I'm waiting the next 5 minutes. Lithium, yes, I take it every day. But don't get me wrong, I don't lick on a battery. It is a different type of lithium. Nuke the like button. Like is out. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to SRNJ. I go full size on Hennessy VSOP long. What is Hennessy VSOP? Like button margin call is incoming. 380 likes is crazy actually. You guys are crazy. I think I spider. Wait a second, Walter White. What is my long-term Sol spot price? To be honest, I want the whole altcoin market to come down one more time. I think there should be at least one more crash this year. And then I would look for Solana between $41 and $24. If we can come down all the way, this would be a ridiculous low level. From the last bear market low to the all-time high, this would be an amazing pullback. Remember, 41.7. For XRP, it is the same. Also, bear market bottom to all-time high. This would be a crazy entry also. This would be 76.8 cents. 882. Solana, 882. And for BNB, I think we will see 786. So here actually you could go like 1 second. 480. Like this would be the buying zone, like right here. Between 480 to 400. And below 400 would be crazy cheap. But I think one more crash will come. And I think Bitcoin also will grab the liquidity. I think, look, July is almost over. Then we have August, September, and October. So basically, we have between 60 to 90 days left for the bear market bottom. The bear market bottom should be the beginning of October, 364 days after all-time high. The all-time high was the 6th of October. So the bottom should be between the 4th or the 5th October this year, which is actually in around 65 to 70 days. So we will enter the most interesting and most important area of the cycle. And I will open ridiculous long trades. Most people will not believe it. However, if you follow me for a long time, you know that we get almost perfectly the best trades over and over. This is not luck. This is skill and experience. Also here, we opened a 1.2 million long trade. at 58,131. I expect this trade to be around trip to break even, and then I expect a lower low. Not today, not tomorrow, but I think this year. It could be in August, it could be September, it could be October, it could be November. Let's see. But this is the most important time. If you miss this area, you can forget everything else. Okay, now I'm looking at BNB. But don't worry, I will be live every day from Monday to Friday. And if we get a crash on Saturday or Sunday, I will also be live on Saturday or Sunday. So make sure you subscribe to all of my channels. You can subscribe here. You can also turn on the ring bell. By the way, guys, are you crazy? Thank you so much for all the new subscribers. Don't forget to smash like and to turn on the ring bell. And also you can check out my other channel. We trade the market opening there and then the evening session here. So every day, 2 live streams. And tonight, we will do a giveaway in Discord. If we can get 700, this would be amazing. Then I will continue again in Discord later tonight. So don't worry, if the market has big volume, I will be there and we will capitalize on the best entries. You can count on this. Like I said, I can't give any guarantees, but I can guarantee you I'm doing my very best and we are the best in the business. All right, please answer my question. Yes, 1 second. Let me find your comment in the chat. Wait. Do you think we touch the daily 200 before we make a new lower low? Good question. Daily 200 would be quite high. The daily 200 actually is so high. This would mean that we potentially enter, I mean, first of all, a higher high, 70K, and then golden pocket. Like, it's possible. It is possible. We could even now go lower like this and then go higher again to here or here. If you check the heat map, the 70K is becoming more and more likely. So for example, I want to show you the heat map on the 3-month chart. And you can see actually above us, so many shorts are entering. We got this one, 68K, and we got 70K. 70K would be the 0.5 pullback. So don't worry. If your stop loss gets hit, you have a break even. So you can put your stop loss on break even on the short. And then we can enter a much better short at 70K. So I think it's possible, but I think, like, let's wait. I don't have a glass ball, but I can identify the best sniper entry when we enter the area. But I don't have a glass ball. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for 400 likes. Richie, brother, please no spamming. No spamming in the live chat, brother. Glass ball. Actually, it's called crystal ball. I don't have a crystal ball, but Lexi, she's a big fan of big glass balls. Hello, my Indian friend. Good to see you. Long time no see. The curry will be scaled up. Like is out, my friend. I think I spider. Walter White. Yes, exactly. Hello, Jorgen. Good to see you also. Glass ball. No spammerino in the chatterino. Exactly. Thank you, sir. No problem. By the way, don't forget, if you don't have an account yet on BITUNIX, take advantage of the offer and secure the free $400. Just make an account with my link in the description and you get VIP to lifetime automatically and the bonus after you deposit. 1 day later. Do not forget. By the way, I love your red turban. Rajit Amunch. Can I look at ETH? Yes, no problem. Ah, by the way, look, this is Ethereum. So actually, to be honest, I think Ethereum will go higher. So right now, a close above the 21 would be bullish. And as you can see, we still have two very long wicks. I expect them to be taken. I would not enter a trade now. I would wait for a higher high, and then I will take a very nice sniper short on Ethereum. Once we grab the wicks, we can look for the next inducement or side by side, and we can do a trade. Stop loss 1 curry and take profit 3 curry. Butter chicken time. By the way, if you are new and you don't know my setups, please take the time and go into my Discord server, and then please watch my bootcamp. Here you can see global right there, and here you can find my bootcamp in English. Please do not hesitate to watch my bootcamp. It is for free and you don't have to pay any money. Exactly, long curry all in. 1 basmati rice, my brother. Chicken tikka masala long. The bootcamp is the yellow from the egg. Exactly. Where did I learn to trade crypto? Good question. So I have been trading for over 4.5 years. And I learned by doing. I tested so many things, and right now we are top in the business. And I trade live every day between 4 hours to 12 hours. It depends on the market phase. And I strongly believe that we have the best setups. Inducement 882. You just have to be very alert, patient, and be good with risk management. But actually, if you play your cards well, you can actually succeed in a big way. And I want to support you so you can accomplish your potential in your life. And I think we will do it. I believe that if everything goes well, we will make insane money from the bear market. Like crazy money. So much money, you have never seen this on YouTube ever before. No one is on this level. Maybe some other whales, but they are private and they are not on YouTube live. And by the way, later, if you are a whale, you can also join my whale group. We actually have the biggest whale group. Just open a ticket here for Discord. The criteria is quite low. You need either 50k on your future account or more, or you need, like I said, 20 million volume. Many people can reach 20 million volume. And by the way, this VIP level, you will see it automatically right here. You will see VIP 2. And then please don't forget, check your campaign center, because we have the $7,500 per day lucky draw. You can participate every day. We have the biggest prize pool on BITUNIX. And we are also #1 on TikTok, exactly. BNB is climbing, yes. So right now I'm checking. Potentially you could try this entry here. If you zoom out a bit on BNB, we can see BNB made a very strong higher low. And we have a high wick. And that's why I almost think that we will go higher. Okay, do you understand? Because the wick is so large, it is a long wick, and we have a higher low. That's why I believe that we go higher. However, this time I am gonna trust the process. I am gonna take a half size short, because locally we made a lower low. So that's why, from a technical perspective, we can actually consider this one valid. So I will take a short on here. You can use here a trigger order, for example. Okay, it is a small short. Okay, so 1 curry stop loss and 4 curry take profit. Or if you want, half curry stop loss and 2 curry profit. Alright, Mega Ed, 1 second, let me find your question. Arcado, please. Brother, Arcado is like literally, I think, some bullshit low quality coin. This looks like a rug pull coming soon. Like I said, be careful. I would not short the coin, but you never know how high the coin will pump. But it looks to me like a rug pull very soon. Brother, this looks like a scam. Like I said, the website looks like a child made this. Brother, if you invest your money in this, join rug pull to build the future of rug pull. Brother, this website, I can almost guarantee this is a rug pull. Like I said, I don't give any advice, but this screams like a rug pull. I think rug pull soon. Rug pull coming soon. I believe. Okay, so be careful, please. Be very careful. Okay, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for 450 likes. Let's rug pull you exactly. Thank you, Mega Ed. Hello, Claudius. Mr. Gabe Horn. Mr. Gabe Horn is here again. Best live trading channel. Thank you for your support. Thank you to the Space Shuttle Blue. Thank you to the Serious Duck. I bust my Marty in your rice. All right. Long curry. 1 basmati rice. Stop loss. Okay. No spamming in live chat. Thank you, brother. What happened to QQQ? So QQQ right now is still existing. However, it is on razor's edge right now. To be honest, I am very disappointed in Nasdaq. Today, I already took 1 stop loss to be transparent. And I don't like to take 2 stop losses in one day. Of course, it can happen. Sometimes also 2 stop losses in one day. But mentally, it is not nice. Over the long term, 2 or 3 stop losses are not a big deal. However, for your mentality, 2 stop losses is not nice. So that's why I hope that the Hurricane zone is holding nicely and we get a nice push up. So here, I'm going to be patient here and I'm going to stay in it. Also, oil is looking better now. We got a good rejection on the 15M LSOB. So technically, it looks all right now and I am going to stay in my trade as per plan. I am going to also change my playlist. Alright, Alpha, good to see you. Good to see you also, Beve. By the way, guys, I want to tell you some very important advice. If you are stressed, don't take a trade. If you are in a hurry, don't take a trade. If you are frustrated, don't take a trade. Calm down, take a break. It's okay to also take a rest for 1 or 2 days or even 1 week. Trading is really a long-term game. And I wish all of you that you are successful. And I am trying my very best to push you and support you that you can become successful. Many people, they trade without a plan. And I think if you are very disciplined, you can build a successful life for you. And over the long term, we are winning. So do not get discouraged if you have a stop loss or 2 stop losses. Just reflect and focus on your risk management. Also, by the way, if you blow your account, so many people who are successful have blown their account, sometimes even multiple times, okay? So do not get discouraged if you blow your account, okay? And it is not nice to have your account blown. It is nice to have something else blown, but not your account, okay? So anyway, if you get your account blown, just get something else blown harder and all is fine anyway. So, and also, you can get the deposit bonus from BITUNIX with my link, and you can start with the deposit bonus, and you start with 2,400 instead of 2,000. The link is in the description. Okay, Sean, good to see you. Alright, long-term gain. Stop loss is a game changer. Stop loss is a must-have. The blown is with you. Hello, good to see you. You look like a... You almost look like a child. Alright, stop loss is a must-have. This will be a next short video. 2,000 curry bonus. Okay, near right now is actually stopped me out on break even. So for example, right now, this is not a problem. And to be honest, I'm not looking to re-enter. Near is nearly dead. But this was a good, actually, sniper long. This was the second time that we reached the 882. I'm gonna close this one now. Yeah, please never open a trade without stop loss. Always put a stop loss for your trade and never risk more than 1 or 2% per trade. Ercan, please write in English. Thank you so much, brother. The function of Gunbox. Yes, brother, I know the function, okay? And I think it's very funny, okay? Exactly. Stop, profit, take loss. By the way, thank you so much for 460 likes. If we can get 700, we will do an exclusive Discord giveaway. And we give away money in my Discord server tonight. So don't forget to join my free Discord. Very important. Very, very important. Okay, Ethereum is right now below the 21 EMA. I would not look for a trade here. I was hoping we get a 4-hour goose, but this one now is over actually. So I would cancel this one here. Ethereum is not in an optimal area now. However, BNB could be a trade. From the last high to the low, it could be I enter a small size on the 882. So the entry would be 576 and my stop loss is around 578. Like I said, I don't give any advice. This setup is a little bit more risky because if you check on the hour chart, you can see BNB made a much higher low, and also you can see here that we have very high wicks. So that's why I do kind of expect a higher high. However, because locally we took a lower low, I am taking a small short. Stop loss 1.2k and profit 4k. So this could be also a good setup. And as soon as the price goes to a little bit past 786, I am gonna take my stop loss break even anyway. My comment, honey. Yes, 1 second. Ah, I'm 38. Wow, that's crazy. You look very young. Alright, Jacobi, good to see you. Thank you to everyone who subscribed also and smashed like. I think I spider. Alright, thank you so much for your support. Hi Cloudy, I hope you will take over the trading world. I've always watched your streams and you've definitely got the quality. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your support and I really try my best to give you the best support also from my side, no matter what. I love butter chicken, me as well. Sorry, I just was on mute. I said I love it, Claudius. I love trillions. Hello on the English channel. Yes, good to see you. Really nice to see you here. I'm very grateful that you join me on this amazing session. All right, very nice. So now we got some good volume in the market. All right, there is no volume. Paula, we have some volume. For the evening, we have actually decent volume now. Okay, Tesla is so cheap right now. QQQ is still in the hurricane zone. Yeah, so Nasdaq is disappointing right now. We got a big Nasdaq sell-off. However, if you zoom out right now on Nasdaq and check the 1 hour chart, you can see that we are building somewhat of a bottom. You can see here, this is somewhat a bottom formation for Nasdaq. You have to agree on this one. So that's why, of course, the better entry would be like right now. But Nasdaq looks decent, to be honest. We are in the hurricane zone, but it looks decent. Tesla, like I said, Tesla, you can check for the daily inducement. This could be a daily inducement. We already got also a 4-hour inducement. This could be also high risk, but also a good Tesla long. Like I said, I don't give any advice or any recommendation. And SpaceX right now has a 15M LSOB. Actually, funnily, we took out the low right here. We took out this low with an inducement. And to be very honest, I think it is a matter of time until SpaceX makes again a lower low. The downtrend is so strong. However, for a temporary long trade, it would be possible, like potentially. And actually, yeah, like SpaceX, I could take a small long here if I wanted to. We have here the advancing wicks on the SpaceX. Also, Nasdaq looks decent. I am gonna take a small SpaceX long here. I am gonna take a small long. Stop loss below the low. Okay, small long on SpaceX from the LSOB. And I am gonna take profit actually. 75% up here. Zack. 3,800. And the rest, like I could take up to 5k actually. I could take up to 5k. All I need is a good push towards the 50 EMA. And then I can comfortably go break even. I mean, even I could go break even on the 21 EMA, but I think I will give it some more space. But in a bigger picture, I would look for a short trade. So, but Nasdaq is slowly coming in. This looks definitely more than a bottom formation right now on Nasdaq. Oil is a bit tricky. I hope, I mean, if Trump invades Iran today, we see a big pump on oil. And here for Tesla, we could consider a small long maybe. Nasdaq looks okay. It looks better. So right now I am getting more and more confident on Nasdaq. And for SpaceX, it is high risk. I only use a half position size. But it looks good. It looks good now. Let's have a look here. Ethereum, no. XRP, no. Maybe BNB. Alright, we have here. Good to see you, Tom. Thank you for your support. Dennis, by the way, I am live every day for German. And in the evening, I am live again. So you get 2 live streams per day. I start my German at 2:30 p.m. German time, and then the evening session is always in English. Greetings from Africa. Thank you so much to all my African viewers. Thank you to Vrilja S for your support. I really appreciate everybody who is supporting me on my global channel. Thank you to Gunnar, thank you Jean-P, thank you Dennis. If you support my feedback, please also don't forget to smash like. Alright, like button is smashed. We have 8,111. Brother, I can't believe my eyes. We are growing so fast. Thank you so much to all the subscribers. Don't forget to turn the ring bell on also, because the ring bell is important that YouTube notifies you. Okay, now I need to hear. Okay, now, perfect. By the way, tonight I will go live again in my Discord server. So if you are not yet in my Discord server, make sure that you plant yourself in my Discord server. It is completely for free, and never ever send money to anyone, and never accept DMs or any friend requests. It is always a scam account. So be very careful if you join my Discord server. By the way, Discord server and LSOB and the link for BITUNIX is everything in my description. So don't forget, open the description of my live stream. Alright, let's have a look at hype. So hype is going lower. And actually, you know, hype is... You know, the reason why hype is going down now is actually because the volume is so low now. So that's why the buyback is also very low. So this here would be my trade for hype. I think we could reach the 882 today. A bit lower maybe than I'm in. Alright, hello, good to see you. I hope you can help me. I have a short trade, okay. Oh, 60,000, brother, this is not good. Brother, please never keep a trade open like without stop loss. This is so bad. Like 60k is almost a good long area. Like I said, I can't give you any advice or any recommendation because I don't know all of your individual factors. Most of the time, if you keep a trade open without stop loss, it is always getting worse and worse. If you want to be super safe, I would close everything and just cut it and take it as a learning, or close half and look for a next short entry to basically cover your profit down from a new level. But the short must be independent from your first short. This could be one option. But really, never ever open a trade without a stop loss. The stop loss has to be adjusted to your exact setup, and your loss must never be more than 1 or 2%. Sometimes on a trade like this, I risk 2%, maybe sometimes 3 to 5%. If you are very advanced or professional, I risk also sometimes 3 to 5% of my account. For example, this short here, my stop loss was 20k USDT. I said also, if I didn't open this 2 million short, I would have entered a 2 million short right here. This stop loss was also a 10k stop loss. So, yeah, it's tough. It is tough. But don't worry, because everybody made a mistake like this before. Good evening, Jean-P. Thank you for your support. Greetings from Jamaica. And then later, a Russian stream. Thank you, Dennis, for your support. Thank you to Broker Privat. Thank you to Leon for your support. Thank you also, Crypto Signal Scanner .online. We also have the crazy girl, Lexi Hartmann is also here. Thank you, Ricardo, Gunnar, Mohammed. Check silver for entry. By the way, hype is very naughty. So please be careful. This also is a bit higher risk. I only enter with a half stop loss, which means I risk only a half unit. Alright, silver actually had a decent LSOB. This is my silver LSOB. I'm not actually, to be honest, I missed the entry. My entry should have been after the yellow candle. So now I'm not gonna chase it anymore. My pig is whistling. Thank you so much for your support. Really, really appreciate it. Much love to you and much success. Do you think oil and Nasdaq will hold their zone? I think Nasdaq, yes. I think Nasdaq will recover. It looks better and better. And I felt and saw this here. So right here, I felt that Nasdaq will come up again. And oil is a bit weaker. Oil could be a bit more risky. But Nasdaq, I think it will go up. Alright, thank you Simon for your support. The English Bootcamp is in my Discord server. Alright, I need a financial injection. Lexi also needs an injection, but a different kind of injection. What a good afternoon, Vernova. What about Eve? Wait, let me have a look at Eve. So sadly, we could not enter on the 4-hour goose. However, I would not worry because I see the chance decent that we make a higher high. We fill out the 2 wicks and then I would look for a short on the 4-hour chart. I would look for a cheeky inducement. For example here, 4-hour inducement, next sniper short, maybe 4-hour side by side, potentially. So Ethereum, I would prepare for a short. Alright, the bootcamp is highly recommended for anyone who hasn't seen yet. Thank you Shindy for your support and for your amazing testimonial. Claudius, is the 882 ETH short on the 15M time frame valid? Let me have a look. Good catch actually. You saw this very well. Yes, this could be valid. Because you made a lower low, okay? And because the EMAs are neutral. You could consider another entry here, yes. And the same thing you can consider on BNB. However, I think BNB will go higher. So I think this setup is a bit more risky than this setup. Because the wick is not so drastic compared to BNB. Jamaica is awesome. Yeah, Jamaica, they have amazing music. Hello Team Gwento. Claudius, can you help me? I have a short since 81,500. What can I do with the money? Buy a Ferrari Luce. Yeah, maybe. But to be honest, I wouldn't buy any depreciating asset. I mean, liability. I mean, the Ferrari Luce will lose, I think, between 30 to 60% value in like 1 or 2 years. I believe so. The short must go on, exactly. Hello, Crypto Ghost. Good to see you. Thank you for your support. This is funny. I need to drive to gas station. Should I wait an hour or is oil on long? By the way, if the oil price goes up or down, your gas station does not affect. Actually, if oil gets more expensive, usually the gas station increase prices immediately, but if the oil price goes down, they do not decrease it. So it is actually very funny how they operate. Oh, oil is tough now. Oil, I give it some space now, but I will cut right here. If we take out this low, oil is now very weak. Please no spamming in live chat, brother. Thank you, Fabian, for your like. We almost have 700 likes. Thank you for your amazing support. I really appreciate it. All right, amazing, amazing. We are taking over the global market. How about gold, brother? Gold is right now not in the most ideal situation, if I am very honest, because we have a very long wick here and a very long wick here, and we are exactly in the middle between those two wicks. However, based on the current price action, I think we go a bit higher now. But you can see the best entry is usually 882 and 941. However, I didn't take it because it looked so bearish. But actually, most 882 looks very bearish. The same way it looked so bullish up here, but actually those are usually the most optimal sniper shorts or sniper entries. And the risk reward is so good anyway if you take the 882. So for example, on Solana, you can consider this high. You can look at this low on the 15M time frame, and you could look at this level. $77.17 would be the sniper level. Do not forget, as soon as the price advances to 786 or a bit further, you can put your stop loss to break even to protect your risk. Ice Tea, please relax a little bit, okay? Thank you to Disfrutala Fruta. The salmon is pumping, yes. Hello Gilberto, thanks for your support. Can you explain VWAP? Yes, brother. VWAP is amazing. For example, anytime when you make a new high, you can put the VWAP on the last low. So for example, we have a high, we have a higher high, and now you can anchor the VWAP exactly on the last bottom. For this one, you go to the sidebar, you check where you can find long short position, you go lower, and you click on anchored VWAP, and then select the lowest candle with the lowest wick. And this is where you can usually find a very good support for your next entry. You can anchor the VWAP on any high, which makes a new low, and any low, which makes a new high. Literally any high and any low. So for example, we have a new low, so you can anchor the last high. Zack. Look where the price got rejected. We got rejected on the VWAP. And also, yeah, VWAP anyway. So this is our resistance. Also here, for example, our initial rejection came also exactly here. You can see the VWAP is a good resistance from below. Okay, BNB should fill my trade very soon. A bit higher and my trade should be filled. XRP, I would not take a trade right now, no. Actually, to be honest, if you want from the last high to the low, you could consider this short up here also. This would be also the deepest pullback of the range. We have a lower low. This would be $1.11. Solana 882. And for hype, we can actually wait for the fill. I don't have the best experience with hype, but I need to stay true to my setup and take at least a half trade on this level. We are also so low now on hype, and without any counter candle, after a higher high, we go down. I have to take a hit on the 882. Hello brother, good to see you. Long time no see. ETH you. Yes, no problem. By the way, Ethereum, there's no volume now. So right now I wouldn't take a trade on Ethereum. Potentially, you could look for a short on 1970. This could be a sniper short entry. This usually is where we get the best entries. However, be aware of the wick to the left side. All right, Bitcoin, let's zoom in a little bit here on the 15M. By the way, the best Bitcoin trade was exactly again our setup. This, for example, is a 1 hour inducement. Bitcoin makes a lower low. You can see this middle candle wicks lower but closes higher. So then you enter exactly after the gray candle close. Like this, you get ridiculous entries. So that's why I would always keep my eyes opened for 1 hour inducement, 15M inducement, and especially 4 hour inducement and daily inducement. Look, it's a lion. Oh my god, a lion. What do you mean? BNB fin is a half size. It is a half size only. Also because of the wicks on the left side, it's a half size. Thanks, brother. Good to see you. Yes. Hello, Lipton. What indicators do I have on my chart? Very good question. And first of all, thank you also for your support and for your question. So I trade mostly price action. I don't need any fancy indicators. In fact, actually, we have LSOB and we have inducement. You can unlock my indicators for free. Just type in your name in this channel and also in this channel, and you can get both for free. However, right now I only have the 21 EMA in yellow, the 50 EMA in gray, and the 200 EMA in orange. This is all you need basically. Sometimes I check the RSI, but no real need. Also, by the way, if you are new... Wait. Okay, now I'm filled. I'm filled on hype. I will cut immediately if we take out this low. My stop loss is at $56.3. 56.3. Ideally, I want to see the 4 hour candle close above the 882. Like I said, the win rate on hype is actually really lower than Bitcoin and top 5. However, it is the deepest pullback. It is crazy actually. The price action on hype many times does not make sense. So oil can be very tight. Nasdaq looks good. I think Nasdaq could hold, but oil will be very tight. Okay, now let's look at hype. Right now, this candle does not look good. There is a very funny meme about Lion King, yes. Thank you to Trivia Search. Hi Claudius, thank you for what you are doing. It's just crazy the value you're giving. Thank you so much for your support. And by the way, anyone who wants to support me, what you can do is you can make an account on BITUNIX. You can use my link if you want. We have globally the best offer worldwide. VIP 2 status lifetime. And everybody, depending on criteria, you will get the deposit bonus. Literally 1 day after deposit into your future account. So basically, if you make an account today and deposit today, you should get the bonus tomorrow. And if you need help, we can help you and accelerate the bonus. Just open a ticket in Discord, but please write in English so we can help you also in English for the global campaign. Oil, go outside or let it, exactly. So to be honest, I would not enter a new oil long. But maybe it will survive. Like I said, let's wait for this one. Let's wait a bit for oil. maybe Trump will make a tweet now that he will invade Iran. By the way, this looks like a 15M inducement right here. This actually is a good sign. This is a very good sign, what we are doing right now. Wick lower and close higher. This is a good sign on the 15M time frame. Exactly, last chance. Can I use in India? Of course. And also, by the way, you don't need any KYC. You can do KYC if you want, but you don't need KYC if you don't want. The only benefit if you do KYC is that you can apply for the BITUNIX debit card. It's an online card, or you can deposit and withdraw with fiat currency. However, the best is always you deposit from your own wallet or from another exchange. This also qualifies if you deposit from anywhere. You can also deposit in multiple transactions, it doesn't matter. Just deposit in your future account and 1 day later you will get your 20% bonus based on your balance. Alright, let me have a look if Trump is coming online. We have now again rising tensions with Iran. So let's have a look. Is he coming online? No, he is not coming online. Hello Muhammad, please check Aave for entry. Aave for entry. Okay, let me check and I will give you my best analysis, okay? So Aave is here. I would no longer take the 2-hour goose because of the yellow counter candle. By the way, look at the most optimal entry. It was again inducement. Look at this. Look at Aave on the 4-hour chart. Look at this. The entries are ridiculous. This is the wick high on the 4-hour chart. Then we got a perfect inducement. This yellow candle wicks higher, closes lower, zack, and you enter short. Okay? The entries are insane. So this, for example, would be a valid inducement. Inducement is what you learn for free in the bootcamp. If the inducement is not good, then I would wait for a side-by-side or I would wait for LSOB. So right now, you could consider the 1-hour LSOB. This would be like a head shoulders also, like this. If we come up here again one more time, you could wait for the LSOB. But overall, I think it will go down more because we still have so many fair value gaps here. Alright, now we are on the 941 level. Hype many times also respects 941. We are now in the deepest pullback area of the range. I will do a small scale up actually. Alright, small scale up. Alright, ideally we get this as a respect, 941. If not, I will cut. I really don't like the consistency of hype. Literally, the last few times when we took a trade on hype, it was also, the win rate was lower compared to Bitcoin, definitely. Alright, Short Hunter, 1 second, let me find your comment. Hype got the 882 on the daily chart. Let me have a look also here on the bigger time frame. Yes, this is true. If we come lower, then you have one more level, yes. And this actually is the same level as I suggested last time. This is on the daily chart. Look. Here we have the low, we have the high, and then on the daily chart, this would be this exact setup. So this would mean we go actually lower. Assuming we don't respect this one. If you want to trade on a very high win rate, I would cut out hype completely. I would only focus on Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, XRP, and Solana. That's all you need. Alright, the hype is not over. And the good thing for hype is actually, hype is independent from most price action because it depends on the buyback volume of Hyperliquid. Exactly. Inducement is literally your stop loss, my entry. Exactly. Alright, timeout for this guy. Lars. Are you a bit retarded, brother? Please take a tea. Actually, I'm gonna ban you. Alright. Hello Faisal, good to see you. Thank you for your support. No sperming in live chat, brother. No sperming. Alright, oil is over. Oil took it out. Okay, this is better. It is better now to be out than to be in a losing position. Alright, I take another entry on the 882. This was my plan also from this afternoon. If you check, for example, now, we have the low on the 1 hour here, and we have the high all the way here. And here, this is the 882 level. I'm entering again a half size trade on here. Like I said, no advice. Please do not copy my trade blindly. So now my entry here is 81.28 and my stop loss is 79.5. 79.5 stop loss and 81.28 would be my next half size entry. It would be a bit like annoying if this was now just like an inducement. This would be very asocial. This would be asocial. It would be not social. It would be asocial if this is an oil inducement. No sperming in live chat. Yes, very important. Don't be so hard to the sperminator. I have to. Otherwise, they don't learn. Hello, my dear. Good to see you, Guesty. My favorite trader from Twist Ring. Hello, Lord Spider. By the way, I can't believe my eyes. We are almost 900 people. Thank you for 620 likes. If we can get 700, I will do a giveaway in my Discord server tonight. We will do another after-hour session. So first German, then English, and then again one session in my Discord server tonight. You can join my Discord server for free in the description. I think together we can get 700 likes. I think we can do it. Hello, Rainer, good to see you. Hello, Andy, good to see you also. Thank you for your support, WPP. Alright, I think BNB is over now. Fistringen is different, brother. Alright, silver is going down. I am not taking a trade right here. I am waiting patiently. Potentially 1 hour inducement long. Potentially inducement on silver. Tesla is getting cheaper. By the way, if you want to buy a brand new Tesla, you can maybe buy it very cheap now. This is the brand new Tesla Cybertruck. It is available for only $800,000. It is coming live in the next 5 years, 2020-30. You can pre-order right now. It is the best car ever built for depreciation. It looks better than the Ferrari Luce. Tesla is very bearish. I would wait for the next 4-hour close. I would not take a trade yet. I would wait a bit longer here, to be honest. Alright, tonight I will go live one more time in my Discord server. This is the best design ever. If you don't like the car, then you don't have any taste. By the way, the Ferrari Luce does not look much different. It looks like a Logitech mouse. If I see this car on the valet, I will laugh my ass off, literally. And the car is costing $640,000. Can you believe? For this money, you can buy a Rolls-Royce, a Spectra, spec'd out. You can buy a Rolls-Royce Phantom. You can buy a brand new Rolls-Royce, a Cullinan Black Badge. You can buy a brand new Ferrari Spider, whatever. Like, literally, you can buy anything except this car. Okay, I'm gonna actually cancel my order. I don't like how much support we get on this week here. I will cancel my BNB order. I will put a small alarm right here. I want to see the next come up. XRP is currently going down. Solana is going down. Gold is doing nothing. Silver could be an inducement on the 1-hour chart. This could be an interesting sniper long, but I would not enter yet. I would wait for the close in 30 minutes. And hype is right now a little bit in the negative. However, it looks to me like the 941 could be the respect. You can see this candle is looking quite good. It is looking nice. I think I Luce. I think I Spider. Hello, Chef. Good to see you. Oil is very mean. Brother, oil is literally, I'm angry. You know, inducement is so good. It is so good. I'm considering another entry. However, to be very honest, I would wait for the 1-hour close. Then I will take another long on oil. This would be a 1-hour inducement right here. You can see wick lower, close higher. And the same thing you can check also on silver. This could be a 1-hour inducement. And for hype, I just need some more patience. Respect the pink line. I am der Chef. Ah, sorry. You are der Chef, exactly. Hello team. He is commenting, Claudius, your English stream is amazing. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate everybody who is supporting my global channel. And because of this, I will give out some more giveaway in my Discord server tonight once we can accomplish 700 likes. So let's have a look at oil. Brother, oil is very asocial. Very, very asocial. This is really asocial. Asocial. I need a quick snack. First of all, I believe I Spider. Thank you to Karagens for your support. Smash like button. Thank you so much. Social. Use the Brabus to block the Luce from our view. Yes, exactly. If I see the Luce in a valley, I will take my Brabus and I will drive over Luce, and Luce is going to be gone. It's going to be gone. No more Luce anymore on the valley. I will give the valet so much tip, I will tell them to park the Luce in the backyard. I will bribe the valet to park the Luce very far away from my car. If they park the Luce next to my car, I will drive over my neighbor. Hurricane zone is nice. Social and Hurricane zone. No Navy, no Air Force, no Luce. Lexi also, she's very good at Luce. Park Luce in the Hurricane zone. Yes, exactly. A car to hide. Oil is anti-social. Alright, so, you know, I could take another long here on oil. However, the wick is a bit long. That's why I might consider... It is sad. It is sad. I could enter another long here. This looks quite good. However, I will wait for the close. Do not enter an inducement unless the candle is closing, because you don't know if the inducement is going to be valid or not. That's why let's wait together for the close. It is only 30 minutes. It is only 30 minutes. Nasdaq. Now we need to get another bottom here. Otherwise, it looks bad. But Nasdaq looks better than oil. Claudius, what is Gus, bro? Gus actually is a very nice day trade setup. You can also trade this for swing trades. It means the price makes a higher high. Let me actually find you an example. Let me find you a very good example. So, for example, first of all, you can trade Gus long and short. Short is reverse Gus and long is Gus. And okay, let me find an example. You know, I don't have to force an example because it's happening so many times anyway, and we take multiple trades like this per week. And most of them actually they hit. So for example, let's have a look. Can we find an example here? Okay, so here for example, this would be a Gus long. First of all, the price makes a higher high. The 21 and 50 EMA are opened very wide, like the legs from Lexi. And then the price comes down to the 50 EMA without any counter candles. However, as you can see, we have a yellow counter candle, which is testing the 21. So this yellow candle is invalidating this setup. However, if you get a perfect retracement from the top to the 50 and the 21 and 50 are open wide, you get ridiculous sniper entries. We trade this for a long time and we get usually a few of these per week. So next time this happens, I will show you. And also, you can check my Discord because my team, we have our own indicator, the Gus indicator and LSOB, and you can unlock them for free. Just type your trading view name in my Discord server and you can get both of them for free. And if you have any questions, please do not hesitate. In my global area, you can ask questions, we have the bootcamp in English, and we have my global stage. So here I am live in English for my global audience. All right, very nice. So thank you so much for 700 likes. Tonight we will do a giveaway for sure. And by the way, you can find me right here, okay? And I will do my giveaway actually also right here. I will give away money in my Discord session. You can join me right here. Okay? Here is the giveaway and here is the live stage. And here on announcements, I will post the exact time when I go live. Exactly. Do not redeem it. Oil is antisocial. I believe my pig whistles. Hello anime. Hello sir, big fan. I have 7 USDT. Please grow my capital. 7 USDT is a bit low. I think it is enough to learn trading, but eventually you need a bit more capital. Alright, Claudius, look algo. Okay, wait, slowly. First, let's look at hype. Because hype is very exciting. Because we are right now on the deepest pullback level, which is 941. Hello, Meister. Rainer, good to see you. Hello, Sufur. Thanks, brother. The explanation with Lexi's legs spread wide open showed me how it worked. Exactly. Trump is live on White House. Really? Oh my god. Let me check. Okay, guys. Get a tea or coffee or popcorn. Tonight will be so funny. We will check the Trump speech. Right now, we have more escalation. We are playing Trump bingo also. Alright, he should come any minute. This will be so funny. Alright. So this right now looks decent. Okay? It looks decent. Like we respect 941. However, it is a bit too early to say. Okay, so oil really got me good today. You know, on the one hand, if you trade the 882 retracement, you can always leave a bit more room so that you do not lose on an inducement. Or you keep the stop loss strict, you get a stop loss on the 882, and then you enter after a valid inducement. Most of the time, I keep some room so you can tolerate a little bit inducement, but not too long. Why is hype so weak, brother? What the fuck? Literally, any other coin would have reacted way better. Yeah, I know Trump is live. He is not here yet, but he will come very soon. I can't wait. Would I have a look at Nasdaq? Yes, brother. Oh, Nasdaq is so weak also. Because, you know, mainly Tesla and also Nvidia. Nvidia is going down so much. And that's why everybody is selling off also their tech stocks. And this impacts the Nasdaq so much. It doesn't look good. Good question from CryptoCasse. What do I think about funding accounts? I think for beginners, no, do not use it. If you are already advanced and trading with experience and you know how to risk manage your trades, I think it is a very good supplementation additionally to your main account. So for example, every trade you take on your main account and also on your other account, and with the profits you can gradually feed your own account. So this could be a good supplementation, but not a complete, I would only use it for like a supplement. And only if you are experienced. Because otherwise you will just buy one after another and then you just lose your money anyway. It's like, plus you are not so flexible with your risk management. But I think for some people it can be good. This is my honest opinion. But most people should not buy these accounts and no, like this is a waste of time and money. Learn trading with a low amount of money first, like for example $10 or 100 USDT. And later, when you are already successful, you can scale it up more later, but not at the beginner. Oh, this is so disgusting, brother. This is disgusting. But the most disgusting would be if this is an inducement, I would literally liquidate my screen right now. Imagine if we also get now a stop loss here, but then inducement. So I am not gonna. I want to give it some air for this inducement here. So it could be an inducement on the 1 hour. The same situation like with oil. Okay, we have crazy volatility right now on oil. So this looks like a 1 hour inducement. And for hype, it could be a 1 hour inducement. But very bad would be if the close is below the wick. This would be bearish. But right now it looks still alright. Thank you, Faisal, for your support. Yes. By the way, if you have any questions, do not hesitate. You can always ask in Discord. Yeah, I think it's good. Me personally, I think it is reasonable now to wait for the 1 hour inducement. Hype many times does these inducements. So that's why I give it some more space. And I could have done the same thing for oil and I would have saved myself a stop loss. But anyway, it is fine. It is so fine. I'm still in the profit, multiple 6 figures. And on my next big trade, it will be again many 6 figures. So don't worry if I have a stop loss. Silver could be also a 1 hour inducement in 16 minutes. This would be also, for example, a setup which you could consider. However, I would definitely wait for the 1 hour close. Do not open anything. Never open a trade before the candle closes, because you don't know if the LSOB or the inducement is confirmed or not yet. Yes, Leon, no problem. Here you can see hype is in my vision, and I will also look at near, although I don't like it anymore. However, near is almost making a lower low. It looks very bad. It looks very bearish. I would not enter a trade here now. I think we could come much lower. Ah, by the way, this is a goose long. So this here is a perfect goose on near on the daily chart. The price makes a new high. You can see, and it comes down to the 50 EMA without any counter candles. Look, this here is our goose indicator. You can unlock this for free in my Discord server. And the optimal entry is exactly right here. And then once the price goes up to the 21 EMA, you can put your stop loss break even or take your first profits. This depends on your trading style. However, now I believe that we go lower here. I think lower, because we couldn't make a higher high. We got a strong lower low. We got a strong lower high. So now I think we go lower, and I would no longer take the trade. Am I out on hype? No, I am still in my trade. And I want to give it some room for inducement. I am waiting the next 14 minutes. Hello Angela, good to see you here. Thank you for your support also. Thank you also for almost 1,000 likes. And a big shout out to all of the new subscribers. We are on our fast track to 10K. Our growth is crazy. So thank you so much for your support. And don't forget to turn on the ring bell also, because YouTube does not always notify you. But if the ring bell is on, the bell, then you get a notification when I'm live. And sometimes I'm live spontaneously, so you need the instant notification from YouTube with the ring bell. So for example, let's have a look for Ethereum. Ethereum, we just made a long wick here. I would not rush in a trade. You could also consider this a bear flag. You can either draw the bear flag like this, or let's say you have a deep fever. Some people, they like this more. Can you feel it? So this would be also a bear flag. Some people, they like a pill. Some people, they like normal. But to be honest, it is the same thing. It's a bear flag. It is a big pill. Swallow the red pill. You can swallow the red pill, or you can swallow the blue pill. For example, this is the blue pill. But actually, like this here, is actually, yeah. So depending on your age, you might have seen this one before in real life. Something like this, maybe like this, maybe like this. It's a hard pill to swallow. It is a bear sausage, yes. I bet against you on hype. Brother, I really wish you make money, and I really hope that you succeed. However, it looks like an inducement right now at the moment, okay? But you could wait maybe for a 3M inducement or 5M inducement. It's a cat's eye. Exactly, it's a cat's eye. It looks like a submarine. By the way, don't forget, get a tea or coffee or get your popcorn, because now we are waiting for Trump. He will come live and he will give the most important updates ever. And you have to be informed about everything. All right, very nice, very nice. No popcorn. Okay, so what would be a good bullish outcome? Bullish, by the way, guys, crazy. 960 people is insane. Thank you also for almost 1,000 likes. Your support is so much appreciated. So right now, for example, it would be good if we can get a 1 hour close above the previous wick. Then this would be good. Then I think it is decent to keep staying in the trade. Like I said, I don't give any advice. And oil is also closing in 10 minutes. This is a bit asocial, but I think I have to enter another long on oil in 10 minutes. However, I hope Trump does not say anything bad about oil. Hi Gian, good to see you. Alright, not popcorn, have fruit. Exactly. Don't eat popcorn, much better fruits or dried fruits or nuts. Lexi oftentimes likes nuts. Trading is a game of probabilities. Yes, exactly. By the way, guys, don't forget, anyone who doesn't have an account yet, I have a campaign only until the 31st of July. You can make an account with my link and get VIP 2 lifetime. And everybody who deposits 2,000 gets a free 400 bonus automatically 1 day later. So all people who make an account today, you will get the bonus tomorrow. And also 1 day later, you will get the lucky draw. We have the biggest prize pool in the world on BITUNIX, and you can see it in your account automatically in your campaign center. It will say like something like lucky draw, and you can join literally every day and get a few additional bonuses. This is only if you have my link on BITUNIX. And if you have an account already with another person, for example, you can just use a different email and still benefit from the VIP 2 lifetime. And if you need any support for the bonus, open a ticket in Discord and we can accelerate your bonus faster. Just open a Discord ticket and write in English, hey, I made my account, here's my UID, please check for bonus. We can accelerate the bonus every day for you, so you get the bonus 1 day after. Okay, so Trump anyway, what could happen? He could say, okay, well, that he will invade Iran. If he says this, then then oil will pump up. If he says that he will open the Strait of Hormuz, then oil will go down. Nasdaq looks good, and I believe Nasdaq will succeed. And oil looks also decent. I'm waiting now for the next 7 minutes. So here, for example, I have to take a trade. Like, I have to follow my system. My system is the best, and this is my long. This is my long here on oil. If we get a close below, then I would look for the 882, and this would be actually a decent one. Guys, what do you think? Comment down below. What do you think will happen on the Trump speech? Actually, we will do a quick poll now. You can join the poll and give your opinion. He is pausing the Iran strikes. What will happen to oil when Trump comes? Pump. All right, please vote in the live chat. I made a poll. You can vote right there. I'm very curious. All right, thank you so much for almost 800 likes. I believe I spider. Tonight, we will do one more giveaway in my Discord server. I will be live again tonight for the third time after my live session. Hype is on. Yes, nice. This is good. This is good. It looks like a 1 hour inducement. Very nice. This would be so sad if I got stopped out here and I felt this, and because of that, I gave it a little bit more room, and this was the best decision. Bitcoin right now is not in a good ideal situation. The best trade was this one here. This was the 1 hour inducement right there. You go long after the gray candle. But now I would not enter a trade. I expect that we take the 2 wicks this week. Maybe tomorrow, maybe tonight. Maybe a bit later, but I think this is not sustainable yet. Ethereum goes up also in our bear flag inside our tight Schlitz. Anyway, BNB goes higher, I think. I think BNB makes a higher high, and this is good because then we can get another clean entry. Potentially, we see an inducement on the 1 hour chart, or we come all the way up into our next sniper entry. 882, which is 582. So this would be my next Ethereum, my next BNB full size short up there, full size. All right, very nice. Solana is going up, okay, nice. Oil is going up. Silver looks like a good inducement. Maybe I will enter slightly lower because the wick is somewhat long. By the way, guys, don't forget, always turn on the full HD so you have the best quality. And don't forget to refresh my stream every once in a while. Exactly, Schlitz ore. 777 likes is insane, guys. You guys are insane, literally. Crazy. #1 army. Look at my comment. Yes, no problem. By the way, if I forget your comment, do not worry. Just comment again after a few minutes. SpaceX 2 hour side-by-side long. Let's have a look at SpaceX. By the way, Nvidia is also getting some stability now. But, and Tesla. Tesla is also getting some stability. So this is here actually could be a long on Tesla. By the way, look on BITUNIX. They have here also always a nice emoji. For Tesla, we have this here. For oil, they have the barrel here. And they have a very funny one for oil also. Here, silver. Here, gold. Let's have a look here at SpaceX. For SpaceX, they have a rocket. BITUNIX, they have so many unique features. Ah, nice. SpaceX, very nice. Look, A very good, perfect LSOB. Nice. Very good. Very good. Now stop loss break even. Khalas. Let's go. We are back in the game. Here. Stop loss break even. And let's keep it now. Now, where is the target? In a bigger picture, I expect SpaceX to make a lower low. So now I'm gonna take a bit profits earlier. I think I will take around, I'm gonna wait for this high to be taken. It is a bit tricky now because we are so tight with everything. Let's have a look here. We could check from the previous high. If you want like very conservative, okay, just take profits here on the 50 EMA, okay? It would not be bad. Like here and on the 200 is decent, okay? I am gonna actually wait for a higher high. And I'm gonna take here on the 618, 75%. And the rest I will keep open for a bit. For the next high to here, I will take out almost everything. So this looks very good. This is a trade we took today. Also, the one moment. Hype inducement is good, okay, nice. Oil, it's a bit sad. I could have given it some more room. And Nasdaq looks good. Nasdaq, nice. SpaceX, nice. Hype is also good. Silver inducement is confirmed. Let me have a look now. I need to post on Instagram. Let me see, what can I post? I'm gonna post a draft. Okay, nice. I'm gonna post this one. Okay, and I am gonna post now. You can also follow my Instagram if you want. My Instagram, I just posted a new edit. Here, Claudius_Fertesi. This is my Instagram. You can see many good videos and reels from our whale week. I just uploaded a new video. I would appreciate if you also like and comment there. I reply to all comments. Okay, silver inducement. Should I enter along, yes or no? Like, to be honest, on the 1 hour chart, the wick is a bit too high. I am waiting a bit longer and then I am considering a long trade slightly lower. This is my plan. Look at BNB 1 hour chart. Yes, 1 second. QQQ is so funny. Yes. Exactly. Tesla. Sich soll ich so. What do you mean? What do you mean, my brother? With this? Alright, the edit is online. No way. I was showering. What happened to hype? Brother, you cannot take a shower during a trading session. You take a shower in the morning and in the evening, not in the day. What are you doing, brother? Anyway, so on hype, right now it looks decent because we just got an inducement on the 1 hour chart. Okay? Wick lower and close higher. Now this next candle needs to be stable, ideally maybe somewhat wick fill and then higher, and then we can come up from this low. And I will actually keep this trade open for longer. This could be a 5-figure profit. This could be 10K or more. So I will keep the trade as my plan, and I think this could be a very good risk reward on this one. I have a good feeling. On Nasdaq, I have a good feeling as well. However, the tech sector is still in a sell-off. Wait, Aru, please, no spamming in live chat, please. Please check Solana and tell about something. Yes, no problem, but don't spam in the chat, brother, okay? No spamming is allowed. Solana, I would wait for a short entry. And if you are more patient, then you could get the most optimal entry, most likely this one. So here on the 4-hour chart, from the high to the low, you can look at this sniper level. This would be 78.21. This would be a clean 882 sniper level. We have a lower low. So this would be the most ideal trade setup based on my view. Like I said, I don't give any advice or recommendation, but this would be the entry, okay? Now BNB, I believe we go higher actually. I think higher. By the way, when is Trump coming? He should actually come very soon and give us a very important update about the world and tell us how much profit he made again with his big oil short. No shower after breakfast. What is my Nasdaq target? I think if you want, like also it depends on your style, but I think for Nasdaq you could target at least you could target the 21 EMA on the hour chart, most likely also the 50 EMA on the hour chart, and somewhere in the middle of this big fair value gap we should fill this one and like half of this. So it depends if you have more like a day trade perspective or like a swing trade perspective. I think Nasdaq is so low in the bigger picture that you could just let it run longer, because Nasdaq is so low on the bigger picture time frame. Hello Enter Sniper, good question. Are you opening any additional long positions on the same account? Yes, I think I will. So anyway, on the next big crash, I will take multiple 6-figure profits on my short trade. My long trade will be stopped out on break even or small profit. My altcoin shorts will make also much more profits. And then maybe I will close everything later and I will enter in my hedge mode. Then I can have a long trade and short trade simultaneously on each asset. And then once I'm in the mode, by the way, I can only change once all my trades are closed. And then I can trade in the multi-trade. This is the highest level of trading in this. Alternatively, once I have my 4 to 5 million Bitcoin long sniper trade long from the bear market, maybe I will start a second account. I will keep this as my swing account. I will take a few trades here sometimes. I will show you my account every day, and then I will start a second account where I take separate positions. But I think we will multiply the account manifold from the bear market to the bull market. I am very certain of this. Wait, by mistake I entered XRP long. I was thinking, if you entered by mistake, just close it, brother. Just close it. Don't bother to justify. Just close it. Wow. Now we have the best entertainment of the evening. I mean the second best. Okay, die Brigitte.
Today marks our first presidential visit to the Milford Proving Ground.
Milford.
And it is my honor to
Lexi's
welcome
mom
all of
also
you,
lives at Milford,
including our distinguished guests, and especially President Donald J. Trump.
I will take a small oil long.
On the tracks and in our labs, we test everything we build in the U.S., from trucks that move America to technology that will take us back to the moon. And for 100 years, we have engineered and built our vehicles right here at home, because GM's story is part of this country's story. This month, we celebrate America's 250th anniversary, and I want to recognize the people who built this country, like the talented and dedicated team members with us today.
Lexi's mom. Milford Proving
We
Ground.
employ more people than any other automaker
This
in the
is the
US,
sister of
and we
Lexi's
will
mom.
spend more than $16 billion this year on manufacturing and research and development. This reflects our continued strong commitment to the United States. So thank you all for being here today.
There is no second best. Claudius plus Trump the best.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 45th and 47th President of the United States, Donald J. Trump.
DJ Trump is coming on stage.
American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today.
All right, I need to quickly quickly turn this off because otherwise I might get a copyright issue. So I have to wait for the sound to be off. One moment.
From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston, and New York to LA, where there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say that I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
Well, thank you. Wow. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for the illegal aliens. We have the best bonus on Trump accounts.
Thank you very much. It's an honor to be back. I love this place.
I love it.
This place is beautiful.
It's
This
beautiful.
beautiful state. We won by a lot. Great
A lot.
to be back in Michigan, and hello to the men and women of General
Oil
Motors.
long inducement.
And before we begin, I have to say, so I had a wonderful father, right? And he was a hard worker. He was in the
Hard
real estate
worker.
business. And for him, super luxury. This is the only way. He didn't want planes. They didn't have planes in those days, I don't think. He didn't want anything. You know what he wanted? A Cadillac every 2 years. This was to him. This was to him the sign of luxury. This was the greatest thing. And he got every
No
2
tax
years
on
like
Corvette,
this.
very important.
You could count on it. You could set your clocks by it. And by the way, speaking of that, let's get rid of daylight saving time stuff, okay? We have a bill in. Hopefully the Senate's going to approve that one. The House approved it, and we're going to get rid of that. Just to mention, you know, it's called the weave, right? We always get back to the right subject. But anyway, I did. I had a father, his luxury Mary, his super, that's all he wanted. He just wanted a brand new Cadillac, and I have to tell you a little secret. He had it stretched a little bit. This way he could be his own chauffeur. He wouldn't have to hire a chauffeur. He could drive it himself, or he could have somebody else, but he could also drive it himself. Did you ever hear that? This could be a new concept for a car.
Billions,
But I had a
trillions,
wonderful
millions,
father, and he loved
trillions.
Cadillac, and I'm thrilled to be back.
We have the
in
hottest
this
cars
beautiful
ever.
state, and I'm honored to be the first sitting president to visit one of the most storied places in the history of American auto making, and that's the world-famous General Motors Proving Ground.
Wow.
And we just got back. We watched some cars, and they are beautiful cars, but I was very also
was
impressed with-
stretched,
that was
exactly.
the largest piece of asphalt I think I've ever seen.
No tax on alk.
I've seen a lot of big asphalt, but I've never seen one that big. I said, you got to be kidding. But over 100 years, General Motors carved a 5.5-mile test track
Silver
out of
inducement is
Michigan
good.
earth and built a crucible for
Hype is
American
looking
cars
better
will
now.
change the world, and that's what happened. You have changed the world, and maybe more importantly, you have made
And
a comeback
oil
like
is
very
looking
few
decent.
companies. You are doing really well, and Mary and your whole group.
It
have
looks like
done
oil
a
double bottom.
fantastic job. They love their.
This man is a
They love their
self-loving
cars.
legend.
One of
Yeah,
the
always.
top executives
Self-glazing.
I just met, he was showing, he said, you know, sir, I just love the cars. I just love these cars. And I thought that was nice. This land bears the tire marks of every model of the legendary Chevy Corvette. It bears the scars of the first auto safety test, and that was probably pretty tough. And ever since the presidency of the late, great Ronald Reagan, who in all fairness, who I liked, but he did allow our cars to disappear into Japan and other locations. We cannot do it. We love him.
We love
But
it.
on trade, Trump is much better. Much better. But this facility is proudly designed, built, and tested. The presidential limousine, affectionately known as the Beast. Have you heard of it, Mr. Mayor? I want to thank the CEO of General Motors, Mary Barra, as well as the president, Mark Royce, and the entire leadership team. Mark, really great job. The whole leadership team, the job that you've done over the last number of years especially has been incredible, and it's a display of speed and skill. Horsepower goes into these cars, and everyone's talking about General Motors, including me. That's why I'm here. And more importantly, thank you to the auto workers, the technicians, the mechanics, the welders, the engineers of General Motors, because there's no finer group of people.
I'm #1 on TikTok. Great job.
And it was workers like
think almost
you
80
who
years
built
old.
this country, and now it's the men and women like you who are making it bigger, better, richer, and stronger than ever before. We are doing unbelievably well as a country. We're building more auto factories and more plants than at any time in the history of our country. And someday the fake
More
news
plants.
is going to be writing stories about it. They don't like to write those stories. That's why they call them the fake news. But for decades, the auto workers and manufacturers of this great state were sold out and betrayed by globalist politicians and corrupt special interests who let other countries steal your jobs, pillage your factories, and loot the crown jewels of American industry from Detroit and all over our country. They were ripping us off, not only in the auto business, but in many other businesses. Every president before me promised to stop it, but none of them did anything. They did
More
nothing.
plans. We have the best plans ever. Nice.
But now, at long last, Michigan finally has a president who stands up for Michigan auto workers and puts America first. You know, you had a leader, I don't know if he's still with you, Sean Fain or something. This guy was bad news.
But now,
I never spoke to him, never saw him. He was a Democrat. He thought that
Richer
Biden
in
or
debt
Kamala
than ever
would
before,
be
yeah.
wonderful. They would have, you would have, Mary, I hate to say it, you wouldn't have an auto industry right now if they got elected. You wouldn't have an auto industry. But I don't know what happened to the guy. Somebody said he got fired, but I can tell you, the people that count, those people love Trump. Because I've done more for you than your parents, okay? Your parents are good. I'm not
I've
gonna
done
knock
more
your
for you
parents,
than
but
your
I have been
parents.
better to
I
you than
rug
your
pulled all your
parents.
money.
That I can tell you. And they would agree
Inflation
with
is
me.
somewhat elevated.
Wherever they may be, they would agree. Today, I'm proud to say that the auto industry is back and
More
America
rug pull.
is back.
I love
and it's
car
pulling
workers.
Detroit and Michigan along with it. Our country is so successful, it's pulling it along, but you have some great representatives that are going to become governor, senator, congressmen, women. But
Oh,
you're gonna,
women.
you have some great people. I'm going to mention them in a second. Because under
Call me daddy.
Sleepy Joe Biden, hold it. What's better, Sleepy Joe Biden or Crooked Joe Biden? Let's go. Sleepy Joe Biden, Crooked Joe Biden. They're both true. They're both very true. The United States had the highest trade deficit ever recorded. So we had the worst trade deficit, and our country was losing more than $1 trillion a year on trade every single year, and it got worse and worse. And if they were in there now, that number would be close to $2 trillion. The trade deficit in automobiles was more than $300 billion annually. That means outside countries and companies were coming in and just robbing us blind. And it was causing tremendous problems for your jobs. But now all of that is changing because I placed historic tariffs on foreign producers and manufacturers, including a 25% tariff on foreign automobiles, something that no other president had the courage to ever do.
A diss track against Biden, yeah? Exactly. Sleepy Joe Biden. I love Fixie Hartmann.
He's a communist.
Our country is so successful like no country before.
Thank you. He's a communist. We're running against communists. Now, this is great. What's going on? But we're going to win very big. No,
Sleepy Joe Biden. It's crazy.
You see what they want to do? You see what they want to do? They want to take your houses. They want to do things that nobody's ever even thought of before. They want to take your money. They want to raise your tax up to 80%. I gave you the biggest tax cut in the history of our country, so...
No tips on tax.
keep it that way.
We are winning so big.
And I said this morning, they also want to fire the police. They don't want police and they don't want prisons anymore. I think that's a great idea. Does everybody like that idea? No police. They want no police and they want no prisons. Where are these people coming from? But I also put a 25% tariff on all foreign trucks. So I called Mary about a year ago and I said, I hear that foreign trucks are killing us. She said, that's true. I said, congratulations. I'm going to put a 25% tariff on the foreign trucks. And you are doing a phenomenal business now with trucks.
No police on rug pulls.
So they were killing us in trucks, and now we're killing them. My policy is simple. If you make your truck or your car in a foreign country, you have to pay for the privilege of sending it into our market and making a lot of money. But if you build in a factory in Michigan or someplace in our country and make your automobiles or trucks right here in America, you pay zero tax and zero tariff. You pay zero.
Zero. Nothing.
There
It's
are
for
no
free.
tariffs.
Every car is for free.
And we've taken in hundreds of billions of dollars for the country aside from it, but we keep a lot. As an example, Europe is being taken over by the Chinese cars. You know that, right? Mercedes-Benz is being absolutely decimated. BMW, good companies, decimated. Volkswagen, decimated. They don't do anything about it. We don't have, to the best of my knowledge, Mary, one Chinese car in the country. They have a 100% tariff. And our automakers are doing, I think, business like you've never done before, right? Right? You're doing more business, better business, bigger business.
Better, bigger. We are the hottest country.
In 18 months, we've slashed our trade deficit.
We are number one
by the
on
largest
TikTok.
amount in history. Nobody can believe it. You know, if you get it down a half a point, it's a lot. We got our trade deficit down by 71%. 71%.
We are the hottest.
Worldwide. 1 year ago, our country was dead, and now we are the hottest country anywhere in the world. We're the hottest country.
We are the hottest country in the world, brother.
You know,
We are
they
the
respect
hottest.
us again. They respect
Bingo.
the United States. I think they respect us more than they've ever. We did this
We are the hottest country. Digga, so lost der
in
Typ.
4 long years of Sleepy Joe Biden and his crazy administration. They're communists. They were communists.
We are the hottest.
He wasn't, because he had no idea what the hell was happening. They said, Joe, let's go communist. He said, what is that exactly? They got less than $1 trillion. So think of it. In 4 years, they had investment of less than $1 trillion.
Don't forget, smash like. Let's get 1,000 likes.
My administration secured commitments.
Hello, Aki, good to see you.
$19.2 trillion from all over the globe. Think of that. 1 year, 19.2. If they got in. And
Silver
they
inducement
essentially,
was
didn't
very
think of
good.
themselves
I
as
should have
communists
entered.
before, but now you have down and out communists. I mean, these people are down and out. And remember, you go communist.
I should have entered the silver 1 hour inducement long. Perfect.
But right here in Michigan, General Motors is expanding operations at its Factory Zero. Do you know what Factory Zero is? What the hell does that mean, Mary? Factory Zero. You're going to have to explain. In Detroit to produce some of America's
Hype
most
looks
iconic
okay.
vehicles, including the Chevy, well, I hear it's good, Silverado, right?
Task force is on the
really
way.
hot, right?
Exactly.
It's going to be hotter after today. The GMC Sierra, the world famous Hummer. I got to look at some of these. In fact, I said to Mary, how about sending me a
I think so
couple?
too.
And one and only the Escalade. You know, we ordered, I think, 250 Escalades, right? We ordered 250 Escalades. That's so we look sharp in those cavalcades, you know.
Like, thank you so much
We
for
look
almost
sharp
1,000
in those
likes.
Escalades. Our guys are very spoiled. They're very spoiled. They like the Escalade. So
I
do
think we can get 1,000 likes
to deal with General Motors. They
because of
make
climate change.
250 of them, and it was about time. In 2026, GM increased truck and SUV production by 20%, and in the past 2 years, the company's invested $9 billion in bringing factories home to the USA. They're coming back home because, frankly, when they build here, there's no tariff. It's really not complicated. A lot of people don't understand that. They say, oh, what does it mean? They have no idea. They don't have a clue. But Mary understood it. Her whole group understood it, and they're coming back home where they belong. So I just want to congratulate General Motors. That's why I'm here today. I'm very proud of General Motors.
I'm so proud.
For years, you watch companies move production from America down to Mexico.
Mexico. Mexico.
I love the way there's a very nice president.
Nice. Mexico.
You know that.
I love it.
Very nice.
Nasdaq,
She
nice.
sings beautifully, and she calls it Mexico. So I said to a group the other day, and we will stop all business going to Mexico. And they didn't know what the hell I was talking about.
Mexico.
It didn't come out as well, Sean. It didn't come out as well. This is a great gentleman, heads up transportation. He's also world championship tree climber, 5-time champion tree climber.
Mexico.
Can you imagine? I only hire these crazy people that do things like that. He was the lumberjack. He was the world champion going up a tree 100 feet, right? That's high. I saw an old picture of you doing it. I said, he's crazy. That's why I like him.
Mexico.
He's a 5-time world champion. You know who that is. So
I'm not in silver,
and
but
his wife,
I should
maybe
have taken the long trade. It was
Stevenson,
perfect.
television. Rachel,
It was a
she's doing all
perfect
right.
silver
Sean
inducement
Duffy,
long.
Rachel Campus Duffy. But you know, I liked him a lot. I always liked him. But when I heard he was a world champion of a tree, but any kind of world champion, I'm
NPC
okay
crowd.
with.
Maybe they are
When
also
you're
paid.
a world champion of anything, but that's pretty good. But down in Mexico, and they're coming back, and production's moving from Mexico, and companies are actually moving production from Mexico back
Hakan,
to America.
write your Discord
Before
name
they
in live
left,
chat.
they went
We
the
can
other
help
way.
you.
Now they're all coming back. Toyota, Hyundai, and others are relocating production back to the U.S. Ford is investing $3 billion to build parts of its new pickup truck in central Michigan. All these things I told you.
Why
but
Bitcoin
only
short?
Brian, where's Brian? My, come here. Get up here, Brian, will you please?
Get up here, Brian.
He's the only guy that believed me. But boy, did he believe me. I wanted to just hop over.
Why
Come
short?
on, don't worry
Bitcoin?
about it, Secret Service. He's okay. Come on up here, Brian.
Come
See the
on,
way-
Brian.
Look at that.
I paid you
evaded.
2 million
See, come
before
through
you
there,
came
Bill.
here. Say something good about me.
Come here, say a few words.
Thank you, Mr. President. Well, we can thank this gentleman right here for all these jobs coming back, and I hear it all the time from all my connections at all the different auto plants around the Metro Detroit area. Jobs are coming back to America. You know, Kamala Harris was running against this guy.
Kamala
when he
Harris.
ran for re-election. She wanted to get rid of the internal combustion engine, and crazy Sean Fain endorsed her. So we've got to change the mindset. We've got to build, if they want to sell in our market, they got to build it in our market. And that's what this guy told them. So thank you, Mr. President. It's because of you, you saved our domestic auto industry. Thank you.
Thank you. We are the hardest country ever. We are the hardest. Drill, baby,
The
drill.
arms of that guy. I don't know. He's been, he's been with me from day one. The first time he said years
He has good
ago,
forearms. Also a very nice
and,
beard.
I think
I'm
I
jealous of his
produced-
beard.
Brian, would you say I produced even more than I said, right? Even more.
Yes, you are the best. You are the
Yeah,
hardest.
that's-
Yes, Daddy. Please, more billions.
We like that. Thank you, Brian. He's
Thank
a
you,
great
Brian.
guy, and he's got a group of followers that are unbelievable. Where are they? Oh, yeah, there they are. He's got a great group of people. But for decades, we were told that it was totally impossible to bring back American manufacturing. Obama would say it. Remember Barack Hussein Obama? Obama.
Yes, nice. Hype is good. Coming up.
He was so bad for the auto industry. I don't know.
Yes.
Honestly, I don't know how you vote for
Inducement was good.
Democrats because they are so bad for the industry. But it turned out that all you really needed to get him back was a new president, somebody that understood
I will scale down slightly.
business, understood what it was all about. I've been complaining about it for many years. On day one, I ended Biden's insane electric vehicle mandate that would have crushed the U.S. auto industry forever, would have never come back.
Okay, now I'm waiting for the
Remember that
15M
everybody was supposed to have
LSOB.
an electric car within, 15 minutes. And I don't want to say this in front of Mary because
I should have taken the silver 1 hour inducement.
That doesn't mean they work better, but it takes. And if you
This
want
was a
electric cars,
perfect
they make
inducement
electric cars
also.
too. But if you want to buy a combustion, if you want to buy anything you want, they make. We don't want to do that stuff, but. Right now, we've been right on that bet. I said, no, it's not going to happen that way. I terminated Biden's disastrous cafe fuel standards. You know what that is? That was a short road to bankruptcy for every single car company in this country and a total disaster that would have killed the internal combustion engine. They wanted it dead within 5 years. As long as I'm president, that will never happen. But
No,
it's
I like
going-
it, but
it's going in the
I
opposite
wanna
direction.
wait for LSOB
Remember,
or side by side. I
we
need
have a
some more room.
1,000-year supply of gasoline.
I'm
China
still in a good
doesn't.
size,
China
and I
doesn't.
will probably scale up
We have
also.
1,000 years. We have more gasoline. We have more oil. Now, when you add Venezuela to it, we really have more oil.
Yes,
one
we
day.
have their oil.
And Venezuela's been great. They've
We
been doing a great
arrested
job.
their
We're working
president.
with
Very
them.
nice.
Take millions and millions of barrels of oil. But they're doing well, and we're doing well. One day, a lot of people were against that war. We don't want the Venezuela. Why are you doing what you did? After we won in about 48 minutes approximately. They said, oh, that was a good move. Well, the same thing's
We have the
happening in
hottest
Iran.
task
People
force.
just don't see it. We have destroyed their
Good to
Navy.
see you, Jonas.
We've destroyed their Air Force. We've destroyed their leadership. We've destroyed their anti-aircraft weaponry. Their drones are being made at a rate of about 7%. We destroyed most of their drone manufacturing
No more Navy.
capability, their missile manufacturing
No Air Force.
capability.
No leader.
And right now they're talking to us about making a deal. But if we didn't do it tough, there would be no talk. For 47 years, which is really 50 because people are
Navy is
using
gone, Air
47
Force gone,
years for 3
Pentagon
years at
portfolio
least.
gone.
But for 47 to 50 years, they have been talking, and all they do is tap everyone along. They were the bully of the Middle East, and they were the bully of us. And
The
Obama
USA is
came
the
along
biggest
and
bully in the
gave
world,
them
fact.
Tens of billions of dollars. He gave them 1.7 billion in green cash. Remember that? Put them on a Boeing 757, flew it to Tehran. 1.7 billion in green. He thought he could bribe them.
In
and
green.
Instead, they thought
We have the
what
best
a
green.
Stupid country this is. How stupid.
Bootcamp,
You can't
yes.
bribe them.
Watch
You gotta beat them,
Bootcamp tag
and we're
day
beating the
6.
hell out of them, but
They destroyed
how it
everything.
turns
Iran is only sand, nothing left.
right now, they have very friendly negotiations going on. And by the way, how good is our Navy with a blockade? Not one boat gets in.
Our Navy
We
is
have
the
a
best.
blockade. They'd love us to, please, we don't want the blockade anymore.
We have the best blockade ever.
There's no blockade. And I approved the single largest deregulatory action in American history, repealing what is known as the endangerment finding, which will save American families an average of almost $3,000 on new cars, SUVs.
I just take some profit.
What a difference. And today I'm giving all
I will show you
American car
after.
companies the right to build what are known as tiny cars. You know what that is? These little, because I go over to Europe and I see these little cars all over the place. And I say, why aren't we making them? They send some over. But Sean Duffy, the Secretary of Transportation, has just cleared it. I was with him on the plane. I said, Sean, did you clear that? No, sir, not yet.
BITUNIX.
I want it done now. Oh, it's done. He knows what he's very
BITUNIX.
smart. He's
But you
very
can use
smart.
anything, like Binance.
No, but you're all
Please,
clear.
no spamming, brother.
So your company, Mary, if you want, I mean, you have the choice. It's a tiny little, beautiful little car. I'm not sure I want to get hit by one of your Silverados, okay, or one of your Cadillacs, but you'll make them as safe as possible.
Thank you,
right?
Stefan,
You
for
put
your
a
support.
cocoon-
I really
you put a
appreciate.
little cocoon
Thank you
around
also for almost 1,000
it.
likes.
Been a wonderful automobile designer. But you have the right to do it, and they sell, inexpensively. They're actually beautiful. I don't know if I'm going to be using one. I'm not sure if Secret Service would love me driving around in one, but there's
Go
a
to
tremendous
crypto.
market for it, I think. It really is. a
Sources.
tremendous market. They are quite something. And thanks to our Republican
BITUNIX.
majorities in Congress, we also made interest on auto loans fully tax deductible, but
Here.
only if the car is made in
Easy.
America. If it's not made in America, we have no interest in doing that.
Our rug pull
And I
is
apologize
from
for the air
America.
conditioning, but this room was
American
not
rug
built for
pull.
thousands of people. This room was built for a few people making
Hakan,
cars,
of
not
course,
for
yes, no
thousands of
problem.
people. And it
Justus
gives a
will
little
DM
warm-up
you and
to
help you.
But I love that because
Keep
every
your
time I
eye
make a
out.
speech, I lose weight. It's wonderful. It's a wonderful way to lose weight. Under our leadership, investment is booming, incomes are rising, and the stock market has 73 all-time highs. Think of that. In a year and a half, we've had an all-time high. And the 401ks are up by $32,000 and more in just a year. And one statistic that I say, because, the fake news, the reason they're fake news, they're terrible people in many cases, not in all cases. You have some professionals, but they refuse to say there are more Americans working today in the United States of America than at any time in history. How about that? That's, to me, that's a stat that's hard to beat. And it was just announced that inflation is dropping at the fastest rate. In
We
more
have
than
no
6 years.
inflation.
We're dropping it. I inherited this mess. I inherited an open border where 25 million people came in. Many of these people were criminals, murderers, people from jails, people from mental institutions.
Illegal aliens.
I inherited that. We've got a lot of them out.
So many
And
illegal
we're
aliens.
getting a lot of them out. We have to. We have.
Nice. Silver's good. Silver is not bad.
88 are murderers.
You could put your stop loss
Many of
break even
whom
now,
they
actually.
say more than 50% of whom killed
Wait, Luis.
more than one person. We don't want them in this country. They allowed them to come in through the stupid open border. They came in like water. You've seen it. And right now, it was just announced, again, this is now the 15th month in a row.
Very nice.
Zero people have come through our border illegally. Zero. When
Maybe
it all started, I
LSOB.
won the election. We won in a landslide, by the way, and won this state so big. This is always a hard state. I don't know why it's hard to win, but it seems to be.
LSOB
for Republicans,
15M
but it
time
probably
frame
won't
silver.
be anymore. We have great candidates. But
The inducement was
it's really-
perfect.
It's really amazing. They always try and blame
hype
me for
looks
my
good.
personal-
Very nice. Maybe even
My first
15M
news conference I went,
reverse go
and a news
short
conference like a
is
day
possible
later.
also.
And
If
I
you
think
want a
like,
short.
Why are prices so high? You have to understand. I just got there. They say eggs. I remember eggs. Eggs were like 4 or 5 times higher than they were.
We have the
a few
lowest
years
egg
ago.
prices
You couldn't
ever.
Get eggs. They wanted me to use plastic eggs for the Easter egg hunt because they were unable to get eggs. And I
Eggs.
said, we'll take care of it. We got it taken care
We
of.
got the
Quickly.
best
Now
eggs.
Eggs are much lower than they were when we first started. And that's true with everything else. And you'll see how true it's going to be after we get rid of the nuclear threat of Iran, which will be very quick.
Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon only after breakfast.
But I had nothing to do with it.
SpaceX.
They have this term, So here I am. I'm 1 day in office, and the fake news goes, affordability, affordability. I said, what's affordability?
This guy
What's
is
that
like,
about? Prices are too high. I said, I'm here for less than 24 hours. But we've brought down prices. Last week it was announced that inflation.
brother, your question. What was your question, brother?
6 years. When the fuel comes down, which it did for a little while, then they didn't behave, and I had to go back, and now they're behaving again. You know, it's like playing
What's
a
your
banjo.
question?
But every day we're fighting to put more money.
Write your
in
Discord
pockets,
name in
and
live
that's what
chat.
we're doing,
I
and
will
we're doing
forward
it
to
better than
Justus.
anyone
He
at
can
the same
apply
time.
fast track for
We're
bonus.
making
No
this country
problem.
safe, because
Write
we're
your
not gonna
Discord
let
name in live
lunatics
chat.
we're not going to let lunatics have a nuclear weapon. You want to see disruption?
We have the best eggs.
You want to see some disruption? But with the help of our Republican majorities in Congress, I proudly signed the largest tax cuts in American history for the second time. Because in my first term, we had the greatest economy in the history.
We have the greatest economy.
With COVID at the
We are
end.
the hottest
And we
country.
did a great job in that. Operation Warp Speed and the whole thing. We did a great
Operation
job.
Rug
Didn't
Pull.
get credit, but
Next
that's
rug
okay.
pull coming
We
soon.
had the greatest economy
Made
the
in
history of the
America.
country.
Love from India. Thank you so
We're
much.
blowing it away this time. We're blowing it away. You're going to see the results.
This is
very
South Park
soon.
episode.
I'm
Yes.
a little bit upset because in 2.5 years you may have a different president. May. And that president will be saying how great the economy is doing. Look at all the jobs that
We
he's
have the
doing.
best jobs.
We have more factories being built than at any time.
We have
in
the
our
most
country's
plans.
history. They're all going to be opening now and soon. And I got some guy or woman who is going to take credit for that. Will you please remember that I did it, okay? I did it. I did it. I'll be sitting home. I'll be reading the papers. I'll be watching television. And I'll be having some guy like last time, a real idiot, stand up, say, we are doing record business. We are making more automobiles. But by the way, don't worry about it, Mary. They'll screw it up. It won't take them long to screw it up. But we're not going to let that happen. Our great, big, beautiful bill gave us no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, and no tax on Social Security for our great seniors, right?
No chips on tax.
That's our big deal. And the overtime you're working, and I don't know much, but I know you're making a lot of cars, more than you've ever made before. I assume, are they getting a little overtime, Mary? She doesn't want to say it. She is. I know you are. No tax on that overtime.
No
Think
tax.
of the no tax on tips in Nevada. I went, and a young lady came over.
I'm better than your mommy and daddy.
Waitress. She was a
Das war das
waitress
Beste.
and very beautiful, but I'm not allowed to say that.
I'm better than your mom and dad.
Because if you call somebody beautiful,
Very
it's
nice.
usually the end of your political career. But she happened to be beautiful. But she happened to be beautiful. And I say, what's going on? Oh, sir, I'm getting killed with tips. I'm getting killed. Sir, there should be no tax on tips. I say, what? I'm sitting down with a group of people, very boring group. We're all bored. At my hotel in Las Vegas, and she comes up and she says, sir, there should be no tax on tips. I say it one more time. And I went outside. And I spoke to the fake news that follow me all over the world, looking for me to make one little mistake. If I make one little mistake, if I mispronounce a word, which doesn't happen often, if I fell, oh, they're waiting. They would love to. Because I knock. You know, you can't fall every single time you come up on a day, it's like Biden did. Oh, if I
No
slipped
tax
even
on
a little
tips.
bit, they would,
Very
there would
important.
be headlines all over the world, so I'm very careful. Very
Smash like. First of all, smash like. Like button smash.
Way down.
I'm waiting for silver entry now.
Go nice and slowly. We don't want to give them, but it's true.
No tax on breakfast.
What they do, I mean, it's so unfair. But they know how well we're doing, and now they're starting to report it because they have no choice. Because every record that's being broken, all these records that are coming out, not only in your business, we're leading in AI. We're beating China in AI. Nobody expected that.
Brother, you
We're
are not
building
beating
more
China.
plants
China
than
is
anybody in the
overtaking
world.
you
And
right now,
frankly,
brother.
The businesses are all moving. You know, many of these businesses, they left here and they went to foreign countries. They went to Germany. They went to Mexico and Canada. They went to Japan. They went to South Korea, car businesses. a lot of
thank you so much.
businesses, and now they're coming
Bitcoin
back
is
home
boring
where they
now. I'm
belong.
waiting for
According
hype
to
in
a
oil
report
and
released
silver.
just last week, the great big beautiful bill saved more than 170,000 Michigan jobs. You saw that. Think of that. If you took 170,000 people off of your tax-paying payrolls, think of how much.
Hype looks stable now.
That is filling a big stadium.
Silver looks also
3
good.
times. But remember, every single Democrat, it's a new word that I use, Democrat, I just exchange the E for it works out quite nicely, thank you. But the Democrats, they want open borders, they want men playing in women's sports, they want gender mutilation of your children. They want the transgender mutilation of your children for everyone, so I call them Democrats.
The job
The
maker.
Democrats don't want to have voter ID, and the Democrats do not, Brian, you know this, they don't want to have a thing called proof of citizenship. So why doesn't somebody want voter ID or proof of citizenship? Because they want to cheat, okay? There's only one reason.
Wait, Daniel.
Actually, most Democrats do want it. It's only the politicians, because they could never get elected. If that ever gets approved, they will never get elected again. But every single Democrat in Congress voted against our massive tax cuts for working.
You could target the 50 EMA, 15M. You can target the 200. I think very good targets here and here.
Just voted against. They voted against voter ID. They voted in favor
Tesla
of
looks good.
mutilization of your children, in favor of men playing in women's sports. I've looked at
1 hour chart, 21 EMA, 50 EMA, fair value gap, and 200.
One of the top NFL football players.
21, 50,
Wonderful
200.
female athlete. And they were playing a game of football, if you can believe this whole thing. This game did not work out very well. This
But
was
profit
not a game
targets
that
are so easy
you
actually.
ever want to play again, I will tell you. The whole thing is crazy. There's something wrong.
Wait, brother, please.
These people are crazy, and we can't let them
yes, Tomek.
get into office.
I will show you
and
everything
ruin our
after the
country.
live stream, after this.
We can't do it. And the congressional Democrats voting for tax hikes, they're voting for open borders. The Green New Scam are their side. Remember the Green New Scam? Everything had to be green, green. The world is going to collapse. It's going to be gone. 15 years ago, they were saying we only had 12 years left, but we're still here. But they're siding with the radical left communists taking over the party. They want, in other words, the normal socialists who can destroy a country too. They're not going fast enough. Do you remember
CFDs
like
on
in one of my statements,
WTI crude oil,
we will
TVC.
never be a socialist country. But I was right. We're going to be a communist country. That's
Or
what they
just
want.
use
Let's skip
CLUSDT.
socialism. Can you believe it? But
BITUNIX.
communism is the greatest threat to our country in history, including even World War I, World War II, Pearl Harbor, or 9/11. I mean, this is a
No
serious
problem,
threat.
no
They're
problem.
gonna give
Thank you,
promise all
Daniel.
sorts of things. In 1 year, the country will be absolutely bankrupt. You'll live in squalor. You'll live in fear. You won't have police. You won't have firemen. You won't have anybody.
For Ethereum,
You're
I would
gonna
wait
be-
for a higher high
it's a disaster.
and then
But
inducement
even
on
the thought of
Ethereum,
it
like
is a
somewhere on the
disaster.
4 hour
We have the
chart.
hottest country in the
I'm
world.
taking the trade
We
today
don't
or tomorrow
wanna have it,
probably,
and we have to be
or this
strong
week.
about it. We can't be nice. You know, a lot
Big
of the
Ethereum
Republicans
short,
are
but not
nice.
now, not yet.
We're a very nice party. We shouldn't be so nice, to be honest with you. But we can't let them get their claws into this incredible. They call it an experiment.
And no chart is
Like you
normal,
said,
Freddie.
longer, an
All
experiment
good?
has been going on for a long time. We have good years, bad years. We're having the single greatest year we've ever had as a country. We're not going to let
No,
these
don't
people
use the
destroy
OKX
us.
chart, brother. I mean, you can, but
And you know the other thing, I'm just thinking now, you know, I do a lot of these speeches and I end up reading about 20%. Isn't it nice to know that you have somebody that doesn't have to read a speech? And it's even better to know that you have somebody that can read a speech if he wants to. The other guy couldn't even read a speech. But I'm just thinking about it. This is maybe going to make news because I've never said it. I'm just thinking about now. When they take something over, it's always dirty. The sidewalks are dirty. The people are, I hate to say this, not clean, okay? The curbs are loaded with you know what? The smell is terrible.
OKX Global has a very nice liquidity. OKX Europe has very low liquidity.
Problems with the Republican
You have
Party.
insane slippage on these Europe exchanges, but global is very good actually. I like OKX Global.
City, I don't want want to say the name of
but
it.
not the European
But
one.
it's
It's
owned
very
by
low liquidity and very high slippage. You can forget
How's
it.
doing? Because I love it. And they said it's filthy dirty. It's so dirty. They've never seen it like that. It's so filthy dirty. And I just thought of it. Nobody ever says that. You know, I'm sort of a clean freak. I like clean. You ever see Washington, D.C.? Do you see what happened? Washington, D.C., it was filthy. Graffiti all over the place. We fixed up 72 monuments and fountains, and we've done an unbelievable. We took the graffiti.
Very
off
nice.
The beautiful marble columns. We have new grass going down. But you know what we did the best? We stopped crime in Washington. It's down 88%.
We stopped
And we
crime,
moved
but
out
now we
over
have the biggest drug pulls
5,000
ever.
Career animals. We moved them out, and it's really considered a very safe city. All the restaurants were closing up. Nobody wanted to operate a restaurant. We have a great restaurant here. Where are you from, Michigan? Where's my restaurant?
Nice. SpaceX is nice.
Where's Mark?
I think I will.
Mark, you're right.
I think my TP is getting hit.
He's a great restaurateur, but everything you have is clean. But you know, it's true, and I'm just saying.
Very nice. From
they take
SpaceX.
over, everything becomes
Very good
disgusting
trade.
and dirty. It's dirty and filthy and grimy. It's not clean anymore.
It's not clean,
Look
baby.
at Washington,
Our
DC,
rug
what I've
pull
done
is the
in a
cleanest
short
ever.
period of time, working with the Department of Interior.
Space
Doug Burgum,
hype looks stable right now.
We have done some job. We've taken graffiti-filled statues all over the city and monuments and waterfalls.
We have the best pool.
Everything, the beautiful reflecting
Wash
pond. where we
Inkton,
get-
DC.
I mean, we did some job. Somebody comes along and starts cutting it with a knife. They're sick. It's in the hospital now, but it's going to get better very soon.
We have the best pool.
It's almost ready to open. We could have kept it that way for a while, but I didn't want to do that. I wanted.
We
to
have
get-
the
I
best
wanted to have
bonus
it
on
fixed
BITUNIX.
perfectly, but these people are very terrible. But think how beautiful Washington, D.C. is. But the most important thing is we have very little crime. And there's a statistic that's incredible. 2% of the people create 91% of the crime. Because you can handle 2% of the people. We get them out. We get them out. And our military, our National Guard has been unbelievable.
We have the best
They work
military.
with the D.C. police. But they've been unbelievable. So I just want to thank them. But Washington, D.C. is now, again, and it's going to get only better. It's going to get all new grass. The parks are getting all new grass. I have a man who's a fantastic man, one of the biggest grass growers. I know everybody. I know grass growers, but
I
he's
know
actually a
grass
very
growers.
nice guy. He
We
wants
have
to
the
fix
best
up the parks,
Sparkasse
all
ever.
brand new grass. We're going to do a job.
Thank you
He
for your
was- he
support. I
donated
really
the grass
appreciate
for the
this.
White House. We're building a heliport.
Brother,
And
no
we're building
spamming,
a
please.
drone
No
port,
spam.
And we're building a great ballroom and a military facility as part of it. And it's incredible. And people cannot believe how it looks.
Brother, please, no
Washington,
spamming.
D.C., think of it, is now a really safe city. And it's so beautiful again. And people are proud of it. It's our capital. They have to be proud of
No
it.
spamming.
It was a crime-ridden mess.
Bitcoin is boring. Nothing.
And the other thing, I got a call from the governor of
Silver,
Louisiana,
maybe.
and he said,
Hype,
"We have
maybe.
Mardi Gras
Looks good for
coming
long,
up in
I think.
New Orleans. Could you please help us? We are
And
such a
oil
disaster.
is
Crime
critical.
so bad, and they've had a lot of problems with crime. And I sent our team in there and called me back. He said, you know, crime is down almost 80%. Think of that, almost 80%. This was 8 months ago. And they had the safest Mardi Gras they've ever had. And in Memphis, Tennessee, the governor called, and the mayor called, the Democrat mayor called, that they need help. And Memphis was very, very dangerous. Companies were leaving, too much danger. It was really dangerous. You couldn't walk down the street. And now crime there is down 77%, and it's getting better all the time. And if they do that in New York, Chicago, Los Angeles, we would take care of it so quickly. But we have to get called. I want them to call us. I don't want to say, I don't want to, they're running it. I want them to call us, and we will get rid of the crime so quickly your head will spin. But we're pleased to be joined today by some of the incredible patriots fighting for Michigan workers, including representatives of
Representing-
unbelievable, Lisa McLean. Stand
Allah.
up, Lisa.
ETH 5 im Guss. Wait, Florian.
She's great. She is great. And she's tough, too, I want to tell you. I'm
She's
not
a
gonna
tough
say
lady. I
she
like
comes
her
in
a lot.
Small body, but she comes with she comes with fire and brimstone, right, Lisa?
Right,
We love
Lisa?
Lisa, respected by everybody.
She has a
Tim
nice
Wahlberg.
body.
Tim, great. 18 years he's been doing it, and everybody
Maybe.
respects
It's okay.
you a
It's
lot.
decent.
Thank you, Tim, very much. We appreciate
It's all right.
it.
5
Another
M goals is okay.
congressman who's doing really, really good. He's going to have a tough race. You got to help him. Tom Barrett. He's here someplace. Where's Tom? Tom? Come on up, you three. You come up, Lisa. Come on up.
Come on, Lisa. Come now. Lisa,
John
we are the
Jay,
hottest country
come up.
ever
You
now.
have to
Hum.
win, John Jay.
Lisa, come on.
You have to win.
You have to come now, Lisa. I paid you $2 million.
I also want to thank
Say
Secretary
something
of
good about me, please.
Transportation Sean Duffy, Michigan House Speaker Matt Hall, Army National Guard Captain.
Come. I all paid
Mike?
you $2 million. Now
Where's
say
your
something good,
father,
please.
Mike? Where's your father? Where's Mike? I just met your father. He's the best-looking police. Where's Mike? You want to come up? Come up here. Come here.
Come here. Come.
Your father's so proud of you.
Your
Standing
father
there,
is
he
so
has
hard.
more medals than anybody I've ever seen.
She's
He's
so
saying, "My
tough. She
son
has
is
hair
doing
on the
good,
teeth.
sir." I said, he is doing good. Navy veteran Amir Hassan. He's a congressional candidate.
I think
We gotta
B&B
get
higher
elected.
high.
He's good. Thank you,
And then
Amir.
8H2. This level looks good for
Amir
short.
comes from a great General Motors family, a long line of General Motors, and
Hype
former
looks okay.
congressman. So here's a man who's running for the Senate. I happen to think he won last time, okay? He's a great guy, and he is respected all over Washington. He's one of the best candidates we have anywhere. He's smart, he's tough, he's fair. His name is Mike Rogers, and he will be a great senator. Mike, come on up. Come on. I'll let a couple of them say a couple of words. I'll be right back. Is that okay? Come on up here, Mike. Say a couple of words.
Well, thank you, Mr. President. Thanks for gracing your presence here at the General Motors facility and bringing jobs back. Yeah, you bet. Imagine if, Mr. President, you have a senator that cares about much about manufacturing, especially in Michigan, than you do. That's a change we absolutely need. And when I get back there, Mr. President, I promise you this. I will work with you to protect our families, protect our freedoms, protect our factories, protect our finances. And when I get back there, Mr. President, if you haven't
Nice.
gotten it done,
Take
we're gonna
profit.
pass the SAVE Act.
Nice.
Save America. God bless.
Very good. Take profit hit on LSOB SpaceX. Very nice trade. Very good.
Well, again, thank you, Mr. President, for coming back to Michigan, where you've won 3 times. We very much appreciate your leadership.
Hype looks also good.
And as governor of the state of Michigan, we're going to be matching those Trump accounts. We're going to be taking care of our children. We're going to be matching those. You know, we have a president who keeps his promises. We have a president who looked at a situation and he said, you're going to have very fast planes in Macomb County. You know what he did? In the very first 100 days, the president of the United States, President Donald J. Trump, delivered F-15EX to Selfridge Air National Guard Base.
Don't forget your Trump account. Get your deposit bonus today.
The president has always been looking out for Michigan jobs. The status quo doesn't work for Michigan. The President Trump is pushing back. And as a result, President Trump signed my bill to protect our automotive industry against the harmful California EV mandates. And as a result, our jobs are coming back to Michigan.
We are the best ever.
But most importantly, the president, because he's the best deal maker the planet has ever known, President Donald Trump has got $19 trillion of investment back in the United States of America.
We are the
Because
best.
of the failed policies of Gretchen Whitmer.
The best
a lot
rug
of that
pull.
investment's not coming back here. We're working with you, Mr. President. We're going to make sure that we have an environment where we can bring that investment back to the state of Michigan to create jobs right here for the best auto workers in the world. Thank you so much for your leadership, Mr. President. God bless you. We have your back.
Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you for coming back to Michigan, and thank you for putting our men and women who build things first and foremost in the American economy. Thank you for being here today with the men and women that I have the privilege of representing in Congress to tell them and show them just how important Michigan is on the map. The hard work of the people here put America on wheels, puts our economy on overdrive, and provides livelihoods for families across our country, especially right here in Michigan. Manufacturing is our largest industry. Our president understands that. He's stepping up every single day to make sure that we bring more manufacturing jobs back to America, back here to Michigan, and I'm proud to stand with you today, sir, in recognition of that, and thank you so much for coming to Michigan again today.
Yes, it looks like a daily inducement. Yes, good catch. It looks good. On hype.
Talk about the American dream. Born and raised in Flint, Michigan, the birthplace of General Motors. Son of a father, a grandfather, a grandmother, an aunt, an uncle that all work for General Motors. Son of an educator.
Hype is nice.
Protecting
SpaceX
America,
nice.
getting back to the fundamentals and the foundation that made us great in the beginning. That's what we're doing this cycle. The contrast is clear, the time is now. If you love America, make noise. If you believe in first responders, make some noise. If you back our military, make some noise. And if you're proud to be a conservative,
Bitcoin has no movement. Forget Bitcoin right now. There's nothing. Zero.
USA, let's go, baby. We are putting this country back on the map because
Brother,
we have
please
a leader
relax.
who stands up for
Bitcoin
us.
is boring now.
Mr. President, thank you for coming to
Silver,
Michigan, but I
oil,
also
and
have to say thank
SpaceX
you
and
for
Nasdaq is
defending
good,
our military
and
and putting
hype.
us in a position to succeed.
This looks nice.
This time last year,
Very
I was
nice.
in Iraq. During the 12-day war, you put our military in a position to succeed because you gave the troops what we needed to survive. So my friends and I are home, sir, because you put us first. And you put Michigan first as well.
You put rug pulls first. Thank you so much.
It took 47 years to stand up and say lunatics can't have nuclear weapons. It also took decades to reshore jobs. Reshoring jobs wasn't a thing that we talked about before President Trump came back. Now jobs are coming back to Michigan because we have leaders to stand up for us. We need to win this election in November so we can keep growing. Thank you, Mr. President.
We need
Let's
more
go,
rug
Michigan.
pulls, guys.
I didn't bring my box, so I apologize. But take a moment and look around. Look at how many people are filling this manufacturing facility.
Yes, look
and
at.
why is that? That is because we love this country. And I'm going to share with you, if you love this country, you have got to get out there and make some noise. You have got to get out there and vote. You have got to get out there and tell your friends, your neighbors, anybody who will listen, that this is an election between common sense and communist crazy. And the leader of our party, President Donald J. Trump, isn't resting on his laurels. Promises made, promises kept. He told you he was going to secure the border. What did he do? He secured the border.
Lisa.
He told you he was going to make his tax cuts permanent. And what did he do? He made your tax cuts permanent. The last thing we need to do is make sure we pass that Save America Act. And we will do that because we will secure our elections to make sure that this country continues to live in a democracy, to continue to be a republic, because there is nobody that loves this country greater than the man standing behind me, and that's our president, Donald J. Trump.
Very nice, Lisa. Very nice, Lisa. We love you so much.
I never want to go behind Lisa, that's for sure.
Lisa.
But as Dean of the Michigan delegation, you can see why I'm proud of this delegation and the ones that we're going to bring to this delegation. And
She's
even
on
one
fire.
we're going to bring to finally be an ally over on the other side of the House, that little body over in the Senate, a guy we can talk to who understands America, who supports this president, that is eminently supportable. And we say that out today. I'm also chair of the Education and Workforce Committee. We have a president who understands workforce. That's why he's here with all of us. He understands education.
We are so proud.
That is not indoctrination for communist crazy. And that's what we're seeing today. So let me say this to you as chair of the Education Workforce Committee. We're here today trying to educate you, to educate others, to get out and work, to get this team in place so the final 2 years of this president, maybe final 2 years of this president, will be so memorable that we won't need to worry about the future. Let's get out and work as a workforce.
Let's
for
rug pull
freedom.
harder. We are the hardest country. Little Lisa and Mrs. Rugpull. Mr. Rug. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, Lisa. You can go home now. I put 2 million in your account. Check it later. Thank you so much.
What a group. Thank you very much. That's a great group. We got to get them elected.
I want more
Also
rug
with
pulls.
us is the mayor of Hamtramck, Amir.
Please invade
Khalid.
Iran.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mayor. And Mark, thank you very much for
All right,
being
I'm
here.
just kidding,
Mark
but
Zorkin,
anyway.
a great guy. And a man who's been with me from the very beginning. Again, I have to do it because this guy has been like, he got it a long time ago. Brian, thank you very much, Brian. Thank you. Thank you very much. Especially, he has been right from he got it right from day one. You know?
Perfect
So we don't
LSOB.
forget that.
Perfect.
18 months ago, we inherited a catastrophe from the Biden and from the radical left Democrats. They created the worst inflation in 48 years, wide open borders with millions and millions of people from mental institutions, insane asylums, the world's worst prisons pouring into our country from all over the world they came. They came from South America, they came from the Congo, they came from places from all over the world. We had
I would check for
transgender,
LSO
for
inducement.
everybody, men,
Ethereum
fighting
4-hour
women's
chart.
sports crime ravaging our cities, and the whole world was laughing at us as a stupid nation. They called us a stupid nation. But they're not laughing anymore.
Something like this
America
later.
is respected.
Maybe failed
Again,
21 bounds.
I
Maybe.
think like
Could be a
we've
short
never been
also.
Respected before. You saw I went to the G20, I went to the G7, I went wherever we go. They're looking at us as the real leader again. For a long time that hadn't taken place
Hype
under
looks
our
okay.
leadership.
You could consider
We're
the
making
15M
largest ever
LSOB long
investment
actually.
in the United States Armed Forces. And right here in Michigan, I got 21 new F-15EX Eagle 2s for Selfridge Air National Guard Base, ensuring that Michigan stays at the cutting edge of North American air power. Selfridge was very, very important.
Exactly. Hype 15M LSOB.
It was going to be closed.
Please always in English
We have
because
the
I want
strongest
everyone to
military
understand.
Anywhere in the world by far. We have the
Thank you,
greatest
TDV.
people. We have the best equipment in the world.
No
I built
tax
it
on
during
crypto.
my first term, and I'm using it now. We had no choice. Again, we can't let what was happening in Venezuela go on, and I was very decisive, but we can't let what was and is going on. They killed 52,000 protesters. Think of it in a 4-month period. 52,000 in Iran. But we've already paid for the Venezuela operation, as I said.
No problem,
Likewise,
market
we're winning
maker, no problem.
Big time with the
But
Islamic
please write
Republic
in
of Iran,
English
and
because I
we're
want
ensuring that they
everyone to
never
understand.
have
Thank
a
you.
nuclear weapon. When somebody comes up and says, "Why are we doing this?" Just say, "Because we cannot let them have a nuclear weapon."
They cannot have a nuclear weapon,
That's all
only
you have
after
to say.
breakfast.
There's nothing else you have to say. If you understood the power of the nuclear weapons, you'd understand exactly what I was saying. When I took office, we inherited the worst border in U.S. history, but we quickly turned it into the most secure border in the history of our country by far. And in the past 14 months, a number that's not even believable, but
Oil is weak right now.
published every month, a historic record of 0 illegal aliens have been admitted into the United States.
0 illegal aliens. Oh my God.
And
0.
now, as you've been reading, crime is plummeting nationwide. Last year, we achieved the largest drop in the murder rate ever recorded.
0 illegal aliens. Very nice.
25 years, 1,900. That's before my father. Bring up my father. That's before my father was born. 125 years, lowest murder rate. And that's despite the fact that we have people in this country that shouldn't be here. That's despite that. But a lot of them are being brought out very rapidly. Under my most favored nation policy on drug prices, we're delivering the largest prescription drug price cuts in the history of our country.
We
by
have
far,
the
with
best
differences
drugs.
of
You can buy them on my website. We have the
500,
best
and even
discount.
600%. Nobody can believe it.
20% discount on lifetime.
For decades, the highest price in the world for drugs, prescription drugs, And now we're the lowest price in the
We
world.
have the lowest drug prices.
You think that was, I won't bore you with the way I did it, but no other president was able to do it. I'm not
We have the
doing it.
lowest drug
Even
prices
try, but all
ever.
of you have to go out
Buy
and
my drugs.
go to trumprx.gov, trumprx.gov, and you're going to find that you're going to buy whatever you're looking for at a tiny fraction of what
Go
you
to my website, Trump
Stop the
RX,
massive
and buy my drugs.
theft of taxpayer dollars. We ended Medicaid for
No tax
illegal
on crack.
immigrants, and we launched the war on fraud, led by our great Vice President J.D.
Everybody
Vance,
push
who's
like
having a
button.
tremendous- We're finding unbelievable levels of fraud. Minnesota, that governor is so crooked.
We have the best drugs.
Ilhan Omar with her
Biggest
brother,
discount.
So crooked. But it's all under very serious investigation. We're finding billions
Cheap.
of dollars, billions. In just 18 months, we've turned this country completely around, and we're gonna do still better. but we
Make
haven't
drugs
turned
great
good.
again.
We're hot. Jobs are up. Inflation is down. Our border is secure. Factories are opening at record levels. Investment is booming. Michigan is thriving. America is winning like never before. And again, Iran will never have a nuclear weapon.
We are the hottest. We are the hottest.
With the help of our Republican majorities in Congress, we will crush violent crime to the lowest levels ever, impose harsh new penalties for dangerous repeat offenders. They are very bad. Crack down on Marxist prosecutors. And we will
I'm going
end
long on
no
drugs.
cash
What
bail,
they mean
which
is
really
obviously
got the
medication.
crime started more than any other single event. No cash bail. You kill
Gunnar, just
somebody
make a
and you
link,
walk out.
account with my link.
We will pass
The
great
link is
healthcare
in the
plan.
description.
That's what it's
Just
called,
email
the great
password, that's
healthcare
it.
Plan to stop all payments to big insurance companies and give the money directly to you, the people, so that they can buy their own health care, which will be much less expensive and be a much better health care. Very simple. And the Democrats are fighting us on that one, too. They're fighting us as hard as you can fight because, you know what? They happen to be owned by the insurance companies. The insurance companies receive billions and billions of dollars a year. They own the Democrats.
I think so, yeah. Maybe they will launch a coin
They
even.
don't wanna debate it. They just want to fight it. And,
Lower drug than
we wanna give
Colombia.
the money
Brother,
directly
please,
to
no,
the people, and
wait.
you go out and you buy your own health care. You'll get great health care and have lots of money left over.
Daily chart 50 EMA
And we will
plus
continue to
882.
remove
Wait.
dangerous criminals, drug dealers, human traffickers, and child predators from our country. And we will always stand with the heroes of ICE and Border Patrol. They are heroes.
By the way, tonight I will go live again in Discord. We will do a giveaway in Discord
If you saw some of the people
tonight.
they have to deal with, if you saw the toughness and the craziness and the...
I think I will close my trade.
Oh boy, the roughest people really in the world. They were let into
That's
our
it.
country by Biden.
3,000 profit.
By
That's
probably-
good.
I don't even know if he knew.
That's good.
I don't even know that he knew people were coming.
Perfect. LSOB, enter,
But
exit.
they were coming into our country, and they are the roughest people in the world. Remember, they used to say, "Oh, foreign people don't commit crime." They make our criminals look like
Oil
babies.
is fucked.
It's the only thing good about them. They make our people look like absolute babies. But they are. You don't get rough. Tren de Aragua, the roughest in the world. They cut off people's fingers so they don't make a
Oh,
phone call. You can make a
oil
phone
goes,
call,
yeah,
I'd like to
yeah,
call
of
the
course.
police. Boom, their fingers are gone. These are the roughest and worst people in the world.
It's
They're
a
outta here.
bit
We've got
tight.
largely outta here. We can never let
It's a
that
bit
happen
tight.
again. Can never let it happen.
I will scale down my size a
typical
bit.
thing that I've had to work with. And finally, we will pass the Save America Act through the Senate. Hopefully, the Senate. Call your senators and put pressure on them. We won't get one Democrat senator to get you voter ID with photo. Need a photo, be nice. So they, okay, good. You know, they want to, if they did ID, which they don't want to do, they don't want a photo. Why don't they want to? You know, at the Democrat National Convention, they had an identification card that was bigger than most of the people's chest. It was hung on a chain with a picture and every fact about this person you can imagine. But for voting, our most sacred thing, you don't need, they say, voter ID. So we want voter photo ID. And we want all voters
Plus 882,
showing proof
exactly.
of a thing called
You have the GUS and
citizenship.
882.
You read recently in New Jersey.
It is a good
where
conference, yes.
Tremendous numbers
Good catch.
of people were found out that they were on the voter rolls totally illegally, and that's all over the country. That's nothing compared
Thank
to
you
what's
for
going on in
900 likes.
California and Minnesota
Thank you
and
so
some
much
of
for
the
your
other
support.
states. And hopefully there will be no mail-in ballots. Mail-in ballots are inherently corrupt.
Thank you also to everyone who subscribed. Don't forget to turn on the ring bell also. You can turn on the ring bell and smash like also.
Someplace, absolutely. But mail-in ballots have proven to be a disaster. We're the only country in the world that in this form does them. There's no other country in the world because they're crooked. They pass through too many hands.
This was perfect, this trade.
Even me, I went to
Hype can be also
Sir,
very
may I
good.
please see your identification. Sir, I'm so embarrassed. I know you're Trump.
If this one also pulls, we close the day green today.
I don't want to lose my job. I whipped out, I was lucky I had some kind of a card on my head, and I didn't even know, but I gave it, thank you, sir. So I'm so embarrassed. She kept apologizing. I said, don't apologize. You're doing your
Short
job. That's what you're
SpaceX.
supposed
You
to
could
do.
consider, yes.
It was so beautiful. And we will enshrine in permanent law, where we had a big Supreme Court victory the other day, but not complete, no men in women's sports.
No men in women's sports.
And no transgender surgery and the mutilization of your children. They mutilize your children. So, ladies and gentlemen of Michigan, the golden age of America is upon us. We're in the golden age. This is
Gunnar,
an age
just use my
like no
link.
other.
The link to BITUNIX is in my description. Just open, use the link, and you can make the account.
Leading the way, and I'm so proud of it because, as Brian and others in the room know,
The bonus comes one day after deposit, and VIP level you have automatically, instantly.
Oh, by the way, the press questioned that, and then they found out it was true, actually. And I made a speech, and all I talked about was, why are you letting
Your
them
heat
see
map on oil doesn't matter because oil is mostly traded on the CME exchange. So the crypto heat map does not matter.
Japan and South Korea and Canada? Why are you letting it happen? They sold over 50%. It's all coming back. Who would think it's all coming back? It's all coming back right now. More plants being built than at any time in the history of our country. With your help and patriots all across this magnificent land, we will make America powerful again. We will make America wealthy again. We will make America healthy again. We will make America strong again. We will make America proud again.
Proud.
We will
I'm so
make
proud of my rug
America
pull.
safe
I'm so proud.
again.
No tax on
And
drugs.
we will make America great again. Thank you, Michigan. Thank you
Thank
very
you
much.
so much.
God bless you all. Thank
God
you very
bless.
much. Thank you.
Thank you so much. actually, if you check the heat map on the very short term, you will see we have many high leverage long trades. So this could bring us down overnight or tomorrow one more time. Even here, we could go lower to, let's say, we could take this part here, 61,800 to 60,500. But in the bigger time frame, we still get more and more shorts. So the longer time we spend, we could see a higher high around 68,070k. So be prepared, put your stop loss break even. We might see a higher high, but then I will open a new Bitcoin short because actually I need another nice big short trade. So as you know, I have my short trade from 82,670. This was a 2 million size trade. I said if I didn't have the trade, I would enter here 2 million. But if we make a higher high, around 70k, I will enter again a 2 million short. So next time, I'm gonna maybe do USDC, because actually on BITUNIX, you can trade with USDT, you can trade with USDC, and you can trade coin margin. So for example, I can enter a short trade on USDC, I can keep my short open on USDT, and I can keep my long open on coin margin. So then basically, I have my coin margin long, I have my big USDT short, and I can have a USDC short. So this would be probably the 70k range. I think this could be maybe in like August. We could see the higher high to potentially like 70k, maybe even this level here. So we have to see, and this would be the most exciting part. One more very, very nice big size short trade. Alright, so, but before this, do not get worried if we come down. Actually, you can't look for a long trade. I think for a long trade, you should wait, I think, like for this to be taken, like for example, ideally below 60,500 would be, for example, one level, 60,500. Or if you have some patience, you could look for the daily LSOB. So this would be also a very decent setup to look for the daily LSOB around 61,400. It would make sense that we come down, we take the low, and then I would look for a reversal. So this could be good. And actually, I might buy some USDC, and I might take the LSOB long, so like a second long trade with USDC, close it up there at 70k, take the profit, maybe 6 figures, and then we look together for another sniper short on Bitcoin. On Ethereum, so for example, this could be a failed 21 bounce, or if you do not want to take this short trade, I would wait for a higher high, and then somewhere like an inducement, either on the, actually guys, I see right now, actually, we have an inducement right now already on the daily, but you could look for another inducement on the 4-hour chart of this high. But this actually looks like a, so first of all, Ethereum is so high. So I think Ethereum eventually will come down again and take the low, and also make a lower low with Bitcoin probably. So this could be the top, or it could be very close to the top. So for example, here we have the high. This is the inducement, but the wick is a bit small. This is a good wick, higher and close lower. So this would give you also a bit bearish bias. So overall, I would look more for like a short on Ethereum than a long trade. This does not mean that we can't go higher. In fact, actually, if you zoom out on Ethereum, the next short trade would be also on the next bus station. So this one right here is the 0.5. And also, one guy found this also in the live chat. He said, look, Claudius, check the 29th of May. So this was exactly the 29th of May. And look where we bounced. Look where we bounced, 882. So Ethereum got rejected exactly again at our sniper short level. So for example, you could look for an inducement. You could look for the 941. But overall, I would definitely look for a short trade on Ethereum rather than a long trade. Long trade, is more like short term, and medium term to long term, I would look more for like a short trade. Like I said, I don't give any advice. For BNB, I would also look for a short from the last high to the low. This would be also a sniper short on this level. This would be 582.6. This would be a short trade. This would be the stop loss. And XRP, you could also consider the high here, the 882. But this is like, I would only take the trade if you are awake and patient. This could be maybe tomorrow also. And Solana, I would also wait for the next short. We have a lower low from the high to the low. We have the sniper short. You can make an alarm right here at 78.2. Actually, make your alarm before so you are alerted. But this could be a nice Solana short based on the 882 sniper entry. And on gold, I wouldn't take any trade, except this was the best trade today. Again, 882.941. Silver, you could consider the 15M LSOB. And for hype, I will just stay in my trade. You could wait for the 15M LSOB. Potentially even a 1 hour side by side. But I am gonna let my trade run. You could target the 21 and 50 EMA. This would be already a decent target. This would give me a profit of around $5,000. This would be also nice. Like I said, I had a stop loss on Nasdaq, but I had a nice profit on SpaceX. I think hype will also be a good profit. This looks also amazing, and hype looks good, and my current Nasdaq long looks also good. So I think tomorrow we will be again in the plus by a lot, and then we will scale up more. So because let's say you have a stop loss or 2 stop losses, it doesn't matter so much. You can quickly make up 1 or 2 or 3 stop losses. The only thing which is hard to make up is if you have a trade without stop loss, which you let run in the negative for so long, never do this. If you have a trade without a plan or panic, close it. Never like hope for anything. Mostly if you hope for something, it always gets worse. Stop losses, 2, 3 or 4 stop losses, no problem. Over a long time, you can make this money back easily and make more profit. But never do a trade if you are stressed or greedy or something like this. This is very bad. So these issues, I mean the stop losses are forgivable, but having a trade without stop loss is not easy to fix. But most people who are very successful, they blew a few accounts or even multiple accounts. So don't get discouraged if you lose your account. Literally, almost everyone who is very successful lost a few accounts already. So that's why I say, if you're a beginner, start small, do the bootcamp first. We have the deposit bonus on BITUNIX. Anyone who wants to get the discount and bonus, you can use my link. And also later, when you are bigger, you can join our whale group and you can go and join the daily lucky draw. This literally is a 7,500 prize pool, which you can join daily to get a few more bonuses. And especially if you trade profitable anyway, these bonuses help you grow your account even faster. So for example, now on oil, as you can see, I got a stop loss, which is not a big deal. So now you could look for the next entry on the 50 EMA. This would be with a confluence of the 882, $81.28. This, for example, would be another oil long. Stop loss 2,500. Profit would be 9,000. I think I could get probably between 5 to 8K profit, depending on where I target. So this would be also another long entry. With this trade, I would make back like all losses without any issue. And then if any of my other trades pump up a lot, we are again, literally without any effort, again in the profit. So remember, always set a stop loss. Start with a small amount. Be patient. If you are stressed, don't worry. If you have 2, 3, 4 stop losses, don't worry. But never open a trade if you are stressed or without stop loss. And the stop loss must be measured against always your setup. And I would never risk more than 1 or 2% of your account. Yes, and you don't must trade. Exactly, you don't must trade. Thank you to all my Indian friends. By the way, guys, I want to do one more giveaway in my Discord server because I said if we reach 700, then we will do a giveaway. So I will take a quick break. I have to eat my dinner, But then after that, we are going in my Discord server and doing one more giveaway. So if you want, join my free Discord server. And we have almost 1,000 likes. I will be live probably right here. You can find me here at Claudius live streams. I will be there live in about maybe 10 minutes. In 10-15 minutes, I'm gonna go live exactly right here. You can find giveaway right here. You have to be in the stage to find me. And on announcements, I'm gonna post once I go live. The Discord server is for free. You can join in my description. The bonus campaign on BITUNIX is only available until the end of the month. So be fast and use the bonus if you don't have an account yet. If you need extra support, open a ticket in Discord and we can accelerate your bonus even faster. Just open right here. And if you are a whale and you want more bonus, you just open a ticket right here. Please write in English, then we can give you global support. Do you understand? We can give you a global support, whatever you want, if you open in English ticket here and also here. Because globally, we have the best campaigns and also the best offers. All right, thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate everyone who's supporting me on my journey to build my second channel. Thank you so much for your support. I love you all and I want to support you with all my heart. If you like, you can also subscribe right now. We have now almost 10,000 subscribers. You can also turn on the ring bell. So silver LSOB 15M, just give me a second. What do you, yeah, exactly. So this could be a long, actually, I will discuss this setup in my Discord stream. So if you want, I will give you one more update in my Discord server about the silver long trade. Thank you for coming. Yes, exactly. Thank you for coming. Third channel. Yeah, actually my third channel. What is the 10K special? Be patient. I am planning a special once we have 10,000 subscribers. It will be a special giveaway. Thank you to Crypto MJ. Thank you also to Shindy. Thank you also to Space Shuttle Blue. Thank you, Picasso. Thank you to all my Indian friends. Thank you to all my African friends. Thank you, LG. Thank you to Slim Baba. Thank you, Dr. Duck. Thank you also on Mr. Seinfeld. All right, good night, Jackdish. I hope to see you in my Discord server. In Discord, you can always check out all my content. Thank you, Simstinks. Thank you, Ollie. Thank you, Andy. You can also recommend my channel. If any of your friends want to learn trading, you can recommend my channel to them because I'm live every day. So tomorrow, I will be live on my German stream. We do the German stream every day at 2:30 p.m. Dubai time. 2:30 p.m. European time. And the evening session is here. So you can join my German session, my English session, depending on the country where you are and depending on what you want to know. The giveaway is in Discord. You can join in my Discord server. I'm going to be there in 10 minutes. Thank you, Henry, for your support. Thank you also, Coca-Cola. Thank you, ATV. Thank you, Big Shoot. I think I Spider. Thank you, Andy, Arsenal. Thank you, Holly here. Thank you, Nelson. Thank you, Gelato. Simon, see you in Discord very soon. Yes. Thank you, Ollie. Thank you, Jonah. Thank you, Tim. Thank you, Doug, to the one. Thank you so much to Jackdish. You are famous in Bangalore. Nice. That's amazing. That's amazing. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you also, Björne. Brother, we do a giveaway every day, but I don't do any free money like this. But I give away money in my Discord, in my live stream, and you can join the campaigns also on BITUNIX. Thank you, Shindy, Gravity Solutions. Thank you, Benny. Let's hit maybe 1,000 likes. We need about 35 more likes, then we can get the 1,000 likes. This would be the cream on the top of the cake if we can get this little target. And I am gonna actually open my Russian song. All right, see you guys soon in my Discord server in about 10 minutes. 30 more likes, guys. Can we hit it? Butter by the fish. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Master. The journey continues.
Мою руку возьми, чтобы вместе упасть. И в объятиях твоих так хочу я дышать. Не могу без тебя, я не могу ждать. Я схожу с ума. Мне мало, 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 мне мало, мало, мало тебя. Знаю я сама. Мне мало, 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 мне мало, мало, мало тебя. Я схожу с ума. Мне мало, 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 мне мало, мало, мало тебя. Знаю я сама. Мне мало, 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 мне мало.
This actually is the pre-successor of the Blakesy Girls. Before we had Blakesy Girls, but now we have the Russian Blakesy Girls. The Blakesy Girls are from Romania and these girls are from Russia. So they are the next generation from Blakesy Girls. Alright, 20 more likes, then we can hit 1,000. See you soon, Rainer. Thank you also, Elson. Stefan, thank you. Shiva, thank you so much. Alright, good night. Thank you to my moderator, Crypto Ghost. Best man. Alright, 18 more likes, guys. 18 more likes. See you tomorrow, guys. Tonight.